Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pascal, New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Damn, my bad. That was like mad bad timing.
I'm saying,
Hey, what it do? You know what it is. It's Shutterworth the guy, aka the Go Artist, aka LB Lauderdale Boss, Ring Gang Radio. Different time, same heat though. Tuesday night boxing talk, previews, reviews, recaps, all that good shit. So yeah, let's get it. We here, gang with me. Let's get it. I got the Roy Borealis here.
I'm saying, mad psychedelic and shit, yo.
Yeah, we trippy, man.
But there you go, ringing in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King People. They can box in the building. Ring Game Radio all day. Let's go. Tuesday night boxing talk.
Yes, sir. And then I'll fill in what we need to ban from the bodega. Them fucking judges from this past weekend. I've never seen such incompetent judging in my life in one weekend.
Yeah, if you have Serrano winning 116, 112, like I'm to the point like we need to start taking an eyeball from you niggas because like you don't deserve two good eyes. Maybe one, but not two. Like y'all niggas got maybe temporary blindness for like a month or a week. So you niggas know, like, okay, eyes are important, right? Then use them correctly, because ain't no fucking way you gave this broad 8 rounds. Ain't no way. A draw would have been crazy, but I could have kind of lived with a draw better.
Yeah, but what are you about to say, P? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, King P.
No, I was gonna say I feel like that's every fucking other week occurrence when we talk about boxing these days. About horrible judges, how some judge has a shitty scorecard. And in this case, you happen to be like fucking 3 or 4 judges with shitty scorecards.
Yeah.
But is it ever really a whole weekend that's plagued by it? Remember, y'all saw more boxing than I did, but the little boxing I did see was horrible with the scoring. And then y'all telling me, well, damn, you only just saw a quarter of the fuckery that we saw. Like there's 3 other fights that was horrible scoring. Like, damn.
Yeah, you got out while the getting was not as horrible, and we stayed for more horrible shit.
The judging was just horrendous, but we'll definitely get more into those, to those particular fights, yo. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm letting him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, it's Fly's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Adventure, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff, Ring Air Radio. And I want to say rest in peace to Dolly Parton real quick. Just want to mention that. Shout out. Let's go.
Salute to Dolly Parton. Yes, she.
R.I.P. Dolly Parton.
Hate to use this term, but she was one of the good ones. You know what I'm saying? I hate using that term, but she was
yeah, she was cool. She's a legend. Always been holding it down. What she's done with the royalties that went from Whitney Houston's song, like her cover of her classic song. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you're familiar with that story, but it's great.
I posted it in the chat. Yeah, I'm very
okay. Yeah. So okay, yeah. I didn't even know you did. My bad. Like, but yeah.
When the old white person
she's done a lot of things like on point. So yeah.
If you can't find anything, if you can't find one racist thing about a person born in the 40s, a white person born in the 40s, hey, shout out to them. Like not one.
Her and Jane Fonda always held it down. I'll give both of them props.
Yeah, honestly, I always thought she would kind of live because even for an 80-year-old, I mean, she had the plastic surgery and all, but I always thought that she would be around for a lot longer though. But like I said, that shit was it was all of a sudden too. Like it wasn't just like
they just said recently, like an hour ago, she caught cancer. So
it was a quick cancer battle, they say. But
But definitely rest in peace, sir. Though salute to Dolly Parton and everything, yo. But
wait, there's someone else who died too. Why I can't remember his name, but he's like a martial artist.
James Liu, yeah.
James Liu,
yeah. R.I.P. James Liu. Like R.I.P. Thornton, but like Ring Gang being a martial art boxing like channel, like gotta recognize James Liu. Gotta say R.I.P. to James Liu.
Yep.
If you know, you know. Like he's been in so many different movies over the years, so many classics.
Yeah, he was in Rush Hour. What the fuck? Sorry, I was like, I didn't realize he was in Rush Hour.
Yeah, it's been a
he was in
Perfect
a lot of
Weapon.
he was in a lot of movies. Lethal Weapon, of course, Big Trouble in Little China, the classic.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, he was a stunt coordinator too. He did the stunt coordinator for Luke Cage, which is the reason, if you watch that show, why the fights look pretty damn good, even though niggas wasn't really no martial artist on there. So, you know,
yeah, martial arts world lost someone in special. So I just R.I.P. James Lou.
Yeah, absolutely though. Yeah, James Lou. Like I said, because even if you don't know her name, I guarantee you've seen a movie that he was in. Like he dude was in a lot of,
especially if you our age. If you're our age, you've seen something he's in. It's too many classics to name, but
dude put in some work though. Yeah, definitely salute to him. And
just the whole era, because I seen on Facebook, I think Cynthia Rothrock posted up a picture of him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, wow, like damn, he died. Jeez, like
yeah, I mean, even you go through his list, like Best of the Best, Perfect Weapon, Showdown on Little Tokyo, Rapid Fire, Hot Shots Part Two.
All those were classics too, nigga.
Yeah.
Like
Time Cop, Under Siege 2, Escape from LA.
Nigga, okay, you know what? Fuck, you just reminded me, nigga. God damn it.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just seen that Mutiny. You know what that is, nigga? That shit's like Under Siege for the new era, nigga.
Facts. Yeah.
And I thought it was an 8. Fuck that. Like, I can understand your 7, but nigga, that movie was hard. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, just when you said Under Siege 2, you just made me think about that shit, so my bad.
You know, well, trust me, there's a whole bunch of movies and stuff that we're gonna do a separate show and get our reviews in it. Okay, Mutiny is definitely one of them. But
and Soulmate, I saw that too, but I'll talk to that later. Tell you about that later. But yeah, so salute to the movie god, Pat.
Yeah, salute to James Lewis, salute to Dolly Parton, man. But yeah, man, let's get into the robbery filled weekend of boxing, man. Starting with Serrano versus Manzur. Now, fun thing is too, because I mean, I didn't pay much to the Serrano fight for a couple of reasons, and really it's only one reason, Serrano, because I was still a little not happy about Serrano and Katie Taylor 3 because they wasted my fucking time, like big time.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of soured on both of them with that. Like I kind of, like I think I maybe seen one of Serrano's fights after that, and I just. Like, I know she's been doing this little retirement victory lap tour with these fights. And they've been hard on her, actually. But this was, like, the hardest fucking one.
And they kept trying to hype the whole passing Christy Martin for all-time women KOs. They were hyping the fuck out of that.
Yeah,
they were. And it's like, look, Gabrielle Fundora is probably the only one who could realistically, like, organically beat that record if she just keeps fighting forever type shit.
Right.
But ain't a lot of these women don't hit hard enough or had a killer instinct to them. Like people forget, like Christy Martin was like a beast. Like she was tearing broads up. Like
she was.
Like you're not gonna be getting these KOs at this old. You're fighting people 10 years younger than you, hungry women that looked up to you. Like nigga, they try their hardest to beat your ass now.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing too, because I was like, because originally, because it wasn't a series of points, I'm like, oh yeah, the harping on the card and the harping on the knockout shit. I'm like, whatever. I mean, I didn't even mind it if when they said it was on TikTok. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, obviously the TikTok thing was.
But shout out, it was on YouTube. Shout out because it was on YouTube too, which was cool because the TikTok view looked trash. I ain't gonna lie. The YouTube was good.
No, I mean, I watched the fight on TikTok, and this shit was clear for me. It was clear.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the TikTok.
Yeah, experiences may vary.
But yeah, no, Serrano. But it was like it turns out I didn't pay attention to it because I was catching up on the movies until Pilot said something in the chat that Serrano was getting her ass whooped. I'm like, by the can. I was like, are you serious? And so I got on my phone and I went to TikTok and I'm seeing Serrano with trademarks under both eyes and shit. She ate her right hand as I turned that shit on. Like, and she ate plenty of right hands that night. Like,
nigga, like the only punch she didn't really eat, And that's only because the lady ain't throw him at her, but she would have probably ate those two fucking uppercuts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but that jab, that funky overhand left high jab, that jab was fucking Serrano up. Like that jab was just glued to her face all night. Just pop, 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 pop. With them right hands, she landed some hooks too. But she put a belt to ass on Serrano. I ain't gonna lie.
But it being 12 rounds and Serrano kind of maybe win some of the later rounds, I knew what was going to happen. I kind of knew that.
Dude, honestly, Serrano didn't start winning rounds until I think maybe 8 or 9.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. Yeah.
Because dude, just in the 7th round, she had rocked Serrano into the ropes. Like Serrano stumbled into the ropes, nigga. Like
I was shocked. I thought this girl was gonna, just take the knee, and get that payday. But no, she was fighting to win. I was like, okay.
Win, like shit. She won to me. Like, look, I know she didn't win the fight, but she damn sure won the fucking event like twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I never see Serrano get hands put on her like that. Like never.
No, there was a couple bad robberies all across, like on a couple, like even on the undercard, there was some bad robberies all across the board this weekend. So shout out to Pat saying judges and whatever.
It was a fucking weekend of robberies.
Yeah, but this round one was bad because, like I said, even
a draw would have been a robbery. Yeah. But it would have been a safer. It would have been just more digestible because, look, it was still a good fight. Serrano was throwing and competitive in the round she lost, but she was losing them big though. Like
it wasn't like it was tight. Like she was losing. Like she
would hit the girl with some heat. Now she was landing some hard lefts and right hooks, but it's like Manzur would just take it and be like, all right, my turn. Wow.
Hit her with that awkward jab. Hit her with that wild right hand that she ate over and over again. It was like
that right hand was wild, but for some reason that right hand was like it looked like it would never land, but it landed so clean.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm
talking about clean where like all this is landing on her face, like the whole, like all 5 knuckles, nigga.
Yeah, but it was just great because like I rewatched the fight because there were some parts that I missed, and so like I said, the draw is the best result because if you're really kind of like you're really
if you give Serrano the benefit of every doubt, you'll get a draw.
Yeah,
and that's more saving face, like because I just don't like Manzur getting penalized. Like now it's a loss on her record that she doesn't deserve. A draw wouldn't have been as bad.
But it was kind of obvious because they gave a draw in the first. They announced first score I think was 114. So it was like they kind of tried to save face, giving it a draw for the first score and Amanda at the last 2. But it didn't surprise me just because
it's not MVP. Saving face. It makes it worse because now it's like, goddamn, what fight did these 2 niggas see that this motherfucker didn't see?
Yeah, because there was
114, 114, and 116, 112 is like leagues apart, nigga.
Yeah, there was no 116, 112 in Serrano. For Manzur, yes, there was a 116, 112. Hell, there's even a 117, 111. If you want to be that's how bad a robbery was. It was because you could literally score at 117, 11, 118, 116, 112 for Manzur easily. Yes.
Because honestly, you can't really realistically give Serrano more than 4 rounds. Like,
yeah.
And I'm talking about 4 at the very max. The maxing, like you lived like in her boat, like you lived in her borough, like you know this lady personally, like this, like that's how, like, come on, there's no way you give her over 4 rounds. So yeah, it was just a bad look. Like Serrano, she was a little humble in the interview. She knew she had a tough fight.
Right.
but I just don't like. It's not a good look, man. Like you signing all these women and like you're trying to like keep Serrano around, but it's obviously like it's over for her. Like
Yeah,
y'all can stop this retirement tour. She gonna get hurt. Like you trying to get brain damage on her because she ate a lot. Like even the
And
punch stat numbers look crazy. Because
she already
Serrano
talks.
wasn't throwing like that.
And she already talks a little slightly punch drunk. I ain't gonna lie. She already has a little slur to her
She
talk.
does. And it's like, nigga, you seen how the whole Heather Hardy
Shit's playing out. Yeah.
Is playing out. And Serrano, you could thank Serrano for some of that.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's like, even then, the game is the game. But the only thing worse than one boxer fucked up is two boxers fucked up.
Right.
And we don't want to see Serrano like that's it. Like pull the plug on this. Like get her some office work. Let her train, coach somebody. Just get her something else. Like
let her be like the face. Let her be in the ring and for all the new women you sign. Because I mean, like her MVP has all the women boxers.
Let her be the Bernard Hopkins of this shit.
Yeah. Let her be Hoppe. Let her be Hopper.
Yeah, because this ain't. Because if you're gonna have her around, let these niggas at least get the real wins over her. Because now it's like y'all give Serrano a win, y'all don't that doesn't help Manzur or build up the sport.
And it's only gonna make Serrano continue the fight because she knows that she was mid. So it's like,
now she's gonna I could do better next time. Okay, give us the Manzur rematch then.
Yeah, exactly. So
you want to do better next time. Do better against her.
Like Serrano was lucky at the fact because I mean like her story, like she like before MVP, like she used to go boxing and do MMA and all these kickboxing. She used to do all these events because that's all she did. All she did was train, and she lived a very warrior life though. But clearly now she has money now. She has plenty of money, and she's not as hungry as she used to be, and it's showing. And age is wearing her down, and it's showing. She doesn't need to fight anymore. She got the bread. And if, like I said, if she's not careful, she's going to run into someone who does have a little bit of pop, and she might end up on the floor or something like that. Because like Pilot said, she's already starting to sound a little punchy, and a woman that sounds punchy ain't really attractive. You know what I mean?
Like bro, like I'm not trying to talk to no female and she's sounding like James Toney and Brandon Rios, nigga.
Yeah, no,
that's I don't care how good you look. Like it's just no.
Yeah, Mankey, I'm just saying, is it too soon to deep dive Serrano's box rec and expose it? You can't really expose Serrano like that. She's not Serrano's record isn't really exposable like that. Like it's. She's fought a lot of, she's had a lot of fights, but she with the exception of the Taylor fight, she won them fights. Some of them may be hard, but this one is like when she truly did not win.
You know what it is? I see where he's coming from, Pat. It's the whole, because I know Carissa. Look, this is the thing with women's boxing. Like everybody, y'all got to stop the whole standing for certain fighters, because with women's boxing. If you expose one person's record, you're gonna expose everybody's record.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem. You look at a lot of box recs, there's a lot of bear. There's a lot of bear. I was gonna say that. Like,
it's a lot of fluff. Like you see Serrano's record, like it's a lot of damn people who had losing records, people that just were there.
As much because that's why like as much as we get annoyed with her personally, like Shields' resume, I that's the one thing I can't poo-poo. So
no, you can't. But what I'm saying, okay, we could do this with Shields' resume too. We could talk about all the vacant fucking belts she fought for. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you say that about Serrano, cool. We could see it on Box Rec. Like it's a legit critique, but just like it's a legit critique with Shields too. And Shields has a better resume than a lot of women boxers. But even then, like, let's not act like she ain't fight a bunch of Euro scrubs.
Right.
Like, two things could be true. That's why when people be taking sides and like, no, like we could talk about everybody record in fucking women's boxing. There's only like 12 of y'all.
Yeah, like I know I've gotten into with people about Carissa.
And even then, it's like Shields ain't knocking these bitches out either.
And that's in the quote unquote like lower divisions where there's more fucking women. You go to the higher divisions, there's not 12 of y'all. There's like 5 of y'all.
When somebody somebody misses weight in an event, a fight's called off, nigga, there's like aftershocks for 2 years in women's boxing from that.
So straight up facts, yo. Straight
So
facts.
yeah, like that's the one thing. Like, you could do tit for tat for men's boxing and their resumes. I get it. We all do that shit. We're all guilty of that. Even though, like, you know, you could do this with Muhammad Ali. You could do this to anybody record. But with women, it just is senseless because it's not enough of y'all. And like, what are we doing here? Like y'all trying to have a dick measuring contest with no dicks. like what are we doing? Like, Serrano with these damn can of cans and these Shields with the vacant belts. Like they're one and the same.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna praise one and shit on the other. I'm not gonna. How about we just shit on both and just call it both for what it is? Like, y'all, the standing shit just for women's boxing, it's just not enough. Like, it really isn't.
No, it really isn't though. But I mean, I get that viewpoint too. But like I said, Serrano's record. I mean, there's nothing in Serrano's record that would be like, oh, she's overrated. She's not. She's just she's
she knocked all these bitches out though. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's the thing, because let's just be honest. Like, that's honestly what got her signed with Jake Paul. If Amanda Serrano was just decisioning these broads, she'd be still where she at.
Right.
Where we all left her at, where we all seen her at. Yeah, like, so that's the thing. Like, everybody keeps talking about, oh, women's boxing is more advanced from the time when Layla Ali and Ann Wolfe and I got the name of Mary Jo Saunders. Like, yes, I was watching women's boxing, nigga.
Yeah. Like
the football player's daughter. Like, yes, nigga.
Yeah, like some of us can actually really name some women fighters from back then. Like, and most of you motherfuckers, because I remember I had some ridiculous conversation on this nigga right now talking about, well, no one knows Christy Moore because the baddies don't recognize her. I'm like, nigga, she was on Sports Illustrated. What the fuck cares what baddies think?
She was on Tyson undercards.
She was on Tyson undercards.
If you was on a Tyson undercard, motherfuckers know who you are. Let's just be like, stop it. Like what do you niggas do? Like this whole baddie shit be rotting your mind. Like this, people understand. Like, the internet in the world is a lot bigger than y'all give it credit for. Like,
right.
Just because something sounds big to y'all and you think because it reaches 1 million, like 1 million people in a niche is still 1 million people.
Right.
Like, for like Layla Ali already kind of told y'all there's a bigger world out here outside of this damn ratchet baddie Zeus culture y'all trying to just be so popular in.
Two Tones been hitting your timeline too much, huh?
You said what?
Two Tones been hitting your timeline too much with the baddies and the Clarissa hate.
That's exactly what it is. It's like, niggas is just reaching and they see Two Tone. It's like, bro, like there's that nigga got a problem. Like, ain't no way you should be just and this ain't just for him. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna just go real quick. Like, I question any nigga's love for the sport if they focus too much on a few fighters. Like, I know y'all trying to boost the algorithm and get your shit popping and all that, but at the same time, are you for boxing or are you for boxers?
Exactly.
And that's the difference. Like Ring Gang, we're for boxing and we're for boxers. But we're for boxing first. Like being for boxing is us standing up for George Foreman when that one motherfucker, I ain't even gonna repeat his name, was going off and saying stupid shit.
Right.
That's standing up for boxing.
Yeah.
Like, so nah, man. Hey, you see how nobody talking about the shields with the gloves on for the press conference, the locker room, did she have them on the plane home? you see what I'm saying? It's like the boxing's all over the place. Like you could literally just talk shit about anything at this point because there's so much to talk about that even real boxing news gets skipped and missed out on sometimes, and then mainstream gets it, and it's like, damn, why y'all niggas not talking about it? Like,
right,
there's
exactly.
so much. But yeah, ain't no that we not gonna damn pick apart resumes and shit for women boxing. It's too easy. But one thing I'll say this about the Serrano fight. It seems like somebody was right. Yeah. Give me 12 2-minute rounds and we're good. We don't need 3 minutes, just 12 rounds.
They fought 12 2-round shits comfortably, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking
They did. So, and I'm telling you, that's a better deal than the 3 minutes because the 3 minutes, they just gonna fight like Baumgartner and some of these slow niggas. Just take my time, take my time. No, keep it 2 minutes, just have them fight 2 more rounds. Fuck that.
Man, I'm still to believe if you get 3 minutes, man, we'll get another classic, again. Like,
unless we bring in Superbad and the spars are back, no.
Yo, that actually came on the fucking DAZN ringside. Like, I think when did I watch that shit? It was this week. It came on there. I forget how really fucking brutal that fight really.
Nigga, honestly, look. As Ring Gang, El Capitan. I don't like to step on any toes or anything. I let everybody have their thing. Shout out to Bodega Boxing, Pilot Talk, all this shit. But as far as Superbad, I might have to nominate that as a forgotten fade, man.
Yo, honestly, yeah, because
like that might be the first women's forgotten fade. Like,
yeah,
do we have a women's forgotten fade?
I have not. And funny thing is too is if I thought of some, I could definitely think of some women forgotten fades. Like
you can, but we mentioned that fight a lot on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it should have the honor of being the first one.
Yeah.
But that's your call. Like I said, I don't.
Funny things too is like I have two that are in production. They're like somewhere around 90% done. I just haven't been able to go back to them, kind of fine tune it like I've been doing with the other ones lately. Like really fine tuning because I like my details and like real descriptive. And like I have two that are like almost finished, but you know what? I may need to do that. And I may for Superbad and Esparza because, like I said, that was one of them fights. That was a fight.
Because honestly, if we had like how they do those and one mixtapes, if we had like a Ring Gang mixtape, and niggas was like, yo, what's the 10 fights that these niggas mention all the time randomly? I know Superbad and Esparza has to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Spinks Lattimore. Oh, there's some others, but there's definitely some fucking others. But I know those two are fights that we mention a lot. Like,
yeah.
So
yeah, no, we will. Yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, that I'll make sure to I'll make sure to fit that in. I'll put it. That might be next in the production once I get the other two like kind of wrapped up. Like but yeah, because I be taking my time with them now. That's why I do it on two, but they're almost done. So yeah, I need to. Yeah, like for sure. I might need to run that back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see these comments real quick. Hold on. Champ, what up? Oh, Mankey, salute. Terry Harper to beat Ray is stronger than Mayer to beat Cameron, but the odds are similar. Man, Terry Harper kind of done though, bro.
No, that chick card announced this morning is pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. I know when boxers kind of down bad,
It
but
is, but look, I
will go
want fire
down.
performances. I'm tired of
Yeah,
these.
The good
Yeah,
matchups.
like
Sure.
we've been getting good cards and just not good performances. I need.
The matchups ain't been matching up with it. Yeah, they ain't been lining up.
Yeah. I don't need shit that look good on paper. Like, yeah, you twerking on the screen and shit, but can you twerk at the crib over here, bitch? Like that's what we're doing. That's where we're at right now. Andy Ruiz beats every heavyweight 100% except Usyk, and then Caballero and Itauma is 50. Damn, nigga, really? Like, you
Well, hold
Andy
on.
Ruiz cousin?
I think Andrew Ruiz fights pretty soon, so we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah. Champ, look, be here when we talk about the Andy Ruiz fight and the recap.
Yeah, no,
Like we'll get into all of that because Andy Ruiz is getting popular for looking like for giving off other vibes than beating up other heavyweights. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Exactly.
Salute gang, yeah, Chris Brown, salute, what it do? Champ. Women boxing been peaked. Watson, Serrano, Taylor, 2, Shields, and Marshall.
I mean, they definitely peaked with those fights. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, there are. I mean, you
did, but y'all gotta blame these hoes, man. Like blame Baumgartner, nigga. Look, man, she's literally taking a tough ass fight that might be tougher with less upside than a Mayer rematch or a Dubois fight.
Yeah.
But for what? Like, that's the problem with boxing. Like, they be fucking alley-oops right there. Like, but niggas, they won't take the alley-oop. They'll grab the fucking the hip toss layup type shit. They don't want to go for the dunk that's right there at the rim. They just want to do something else because those are makeable fights. Like, that people wanted to see. And you're fighting this other lady who, yeah, she punches hard. She a tough fight, but nobody asked for that.
Yeah, women's boxing it is going through a little bit of a reset. Like I mean, we don't like. I mean, obviously it happens.
Because nobody, there's no other rivalry kind of stepped up. Like the Shadesha Green and Shields, that should have been somewhere, but Shields was fucking around too long. Like that's honestly what it was. Like,
and then Shadesha Green unfortunately suffered a horrific upset, and and now she's pretty much she is probably medically done. Like you can't come back.
Then again, they said on a recent card she was on commentary saying she was going to come back, which is a little alarming with the brain bleed. But
Lamont Brewster is going to come back. All these, sure, lady. Like,
yeah, right now, like there's
this is why you have to. Boxing is so permanent. Like life is permanent, but boxing is even more permanent than life. When you have your chance in boxing, you have to fucking play it for all it is worth. Mm-hmm. When you dick around and you pussyfoot around and you don't make the fights and you don't have the performances that you're capable of, you might have one day where shit just go wrong forever.
Right. And Shadesha Green unfortunately found that shit out way too soon.
Yeah, because Shadesha Green could have really been looked at like on some Valero shit where, and I say that in the sense of Valero looked at as like he's a what if, but it's a what if with substance. You saw enough of him and saw enough of the talent to be like, damn. And you saw enough of the world-class opponents to be like, okay, like he wasn't like a complete what if. Like he was a what if that had like, okay, I want to see how far this what if could go. So Shadesha Green should have really been in that same, she's knocking guards out. I want to see what she could do against Shields.
No, she looked kind of. She never was like you said. She was never in shape. She always looked kind of out of shape.
And that's the whole point. Like she's just going to be remembered as a chick who hit hard, who didn't look like she applied herself that much and just wasn't in shape. Like.
Because she beat Marshall,
and she was a name that people wanted to see Shields fight.
Because I didn't think she was going to beat Savannah Marshall, and she did. But yeah, then
but Marshall was probably the one who probably gave her the headache that eventually gave the brain bleed. So that's the thing. Like
And
Marshall
then
hits her.
he took, and let's be honest, like Marshall probably hit her the hardest, but Olivia Curry was landing hands or putting hands on her.
Mm-hmm.
Franchon Cruz was putting hands on her, like.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes, man, if your defense ain't the best, then your offense need to be twice as good and put motherfuckers out of there. Because you keep niggas around and they're gonna occasionally land a shot. You're just chipping away at the health meter, man.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, I'll hold on, Tuto. I'll be here. Hold on, Marquise. Hey, what up? What up? Salute, Marquise. Two-Tone definitely get paid every third of the month.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fury Dubois, AJ Wonder, all done.
I don't know why you say that AJ ducked Andy. He fought him twice. They split 2 fights. I don't think AJ ducked Ruiz at all. Like I don't know.
If you're saying a trilogy, look, man. If you're saying a third fight, I can see that. But
Ruiz hasn't done shit for a third fight.
Thank you. Like,
yeah,
he was taking too long. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it, but come on.
Yeah,
my Croatian king Hrgovic about to pull off the upset.
Yeah, and we'll get into him. In a
little we'll definitely get into it.
We're gonna talk about this. That ain't.
But salute, Milf Chaser Luke.
But yeah, no, I got PPC needs to get some bars too. Like by far,
go ahead.
By far,
I'm all ears. I want to hear this.
Yeah, by far, this was PBC's worst pay-per-view offering, and I said that for a good amount of some others, but this one was horrid. Like this one was like, and on top of that, 3 of the 4 fights were horrific judging. I don't know what the fuck.
I will say that the opener though with Utria and Mercado, it was good. Bad scoring. It was a good fight.
But the judging was a robbery, and it was a huge that was a big robbery too.
It was a big robbery.
Yeah. Like,
hold on, wait. When we say big robbery,
how big a robbery was this? So PBC signed a few prospects, right? One of those guys was in one of the WBC Grand Prix, Carlos Utria, 140 fighter. As we know, 140 got some sharks. So it was his first fight on there, and he fought Tito Mercado's cousin, or uncle, Israel Mercado. He's been on some cards with Tito before, Ernesto Mercado. He's had a few rough decisions not go his way type of thing.
Hold on, is this? He said, "Uncle, is this a whole Abels and
it's basically same shit. Similar. Same shit.
Okay. Yeah. All right, keep going, my nigga.
So, it was a close fight. Like I don't know, Pat, you watched it. I don't know, King, if you watched it. It was close, but Mercado probably should have won that fight.
No, I don't think it was.
All right, so you're saying like close but clear?
No, it was the 10 rounds. He probably lost what like 7-3. He probably lost 7-3,
give or take. Yeah.
So hold on, that's close but clear. Like
yeah.
That's a robbery.
Yeah, Mercado should, because I mean everyone that watched Mercado should have won that one. Like there was no way to. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with that one.
PBC draw would have been like, but it was their first signing it was the first fight with the new prospect, and PBC and prospects.
Yeah, PBC did. I guess PBC didn't want him to lose a 0 just yet. So and like I said, that was the big. Everyone on Twitter watched it said it. It was he shouldn't have won. He lost. He lost that. I thought he lost that shit clear. It wasn't close to me. It was like 7-3 type shit. It was a clear.
And he was huffing and puffing, like even like way out. By the time the scores were still getting, especially with a slightly controversial, the scores take a while. He was still huffing and puffing when they were announcing the scores. That kid.
Hold on, wait. It was 10 rounds.
It was 10 rounds.
But he's something like that.
Yeah, he was tired, bro. He was.
Yeah, no. And like I said, the only fight that wasn't a robbery was Gary Antonio Russell and Victor Santillan. Like, that was also that might also been the worst fight on the card to watch because there was so much fucking holding that was driving me fucking crazy in that fight. Like I don't know, but Gary Antonio Russell, he won clearly, and he almost put dude away in the final round. But it was ugly. It was, but at least the judges seemed to have at least were on the scores were right for that fight.
It was ugly, but it was his best performance because we don't have that many high. I don't have much high expectations for him, so it was his best performance.
Yeah, I'll say this though: Monster has nothing to worry about with either Santillan or Gary Antonio Russell. Like I mean, because the only thing with Gary Antonio Russell is now he has that interim strap. Because so basically, if Monster leaves 122, which he might do probably within the next 12 months,
he'll be a fucking champion. He'll be a champion.
Yeah, he'll be a champion, fight like his brothers. But it depends on how long he can actually hold on to that belt. Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't happy with his performance.
It was a boring fight. That was the beer run fight. That was the one you heat some food up and you go in the kitchen, chill out for a sec. Do what you gotta do. Pause. I ain't gonna lie. I took a shower during that fight. I ain't gonna lie. About round 7, I was like, let me take a shower. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. I took a shower real quick.
Nigga, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I try to take the shower before boxing, but it's bad. But he was like 7th round. Let me take. Wow, nigga.
Yeah, no, it was a terrible fight to watch. I was just like. Like I said, I like all the Russell brothers. I've met them all. I just don't understand why Gary Antonio Russell, like he fights at a division where he should be like worker. He should be the most active motherfucker out there, even more than his brothers. And he fights so pedestrian. It drives me fucking crazy. He clearly he hasn't put it together in a long time. Like I think
it's a mental thing, man. He's just so patient, so pedestrian. Like, because even Turbo Fist could get aggressive, and we know Angry Fist is aggressive. But
I think because they're quote unquote, they're amateur legends. Some of the amateur shit kind of stays with them. I feel like I don't know. There's something with them. There's just a little bit of,
but he fights with the young one. He fights more in a shell shocked. Like he fights like a guy. Like an older guy who's been through wars and he can't pull the trigger. That's how he comes off.
Right, and exactly.
And this thing, I didn't see his recent fight, and I'm saying this because I've seen him look. I've seen how he looked before. So, and you got this nigga Pat saying, yeah, exactly how he looks. I'm like, damn. So, like, do I even gotta watch boxing anymore?
Yeah, no. It like I want him to put together, but like I said, his best opponents that he's fought, he struggled with them when he took L's to. So it's like. I've been wanting to see him put together against an elite, like his brothers have put together with elite opponents or top level opponents. He has not, and like Santillan was nothing special either. And he was wrestling and holding. It was bullshit. I was like, God damn, this fight is rough to watch. Excuse me. Yeah, no, but
fights and robberies do not go together.
No, but let's say that at least that fight there was no judging fuckery. Like the judges were on point with that one. It was then the next fight though. There was some judging fuckery. Now the right person won. Don't get me wrong with Yuan Lee and Veron. That was actually a good. The crowd was into that fight. That was actually a good a scrap. But Yuan Lee kind of. I think Veron got kind of exposed a couple of things because. Yuan Lee was a little bit one-dimensional. That's kind
of like the Denzel Bentley, Janibek. He just kind of exposed the boogeyman type shit a little bit. I don't know. I'm sorry, Pat. I don't want to cut you off. I'm just saying that it kind of reminded me a little bit of. It kind of took some of the. It just took a little bit of the boogeyman mystique off of Yuan Lee because he moved the guy up. He moved the guy up. Remember that.
It wasn't as bad as the Janibek one. The Janibek one was Bentley really.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying it kind of took a little bit of the mystique off a little bit.
Yeah, because
I get using as a reference. I understand.
I mean, Yuan Lee, like I said, first of all, like he's you can tell he's super powerful. Like dude was moving Veron around, but Veron, luckily for him, he had footwork for days. So like, the footwork probably saved him from absorbing the punishment that he probably could have got from Hernandez, and even Veron even managed to stagger him with a check.
He had the harder shot. I feel like he had the harder shot of the fight. I feel like I don't mean Yuan Lee won clearly, but I think like that maybe because it was a boogeyman getting hit, but it feel like Yuan didn't hurt Veron for a 154 moving up, like how Veron hurt him. So that's just
because in the preview I mentioned before how I didn't like the fact Veron was being moved up to 160. For this, because I just felt like he was getting set up though. But Veron, he held his own, he was competitive to the fight though. but it wasn't that competitive. Like the two scores, the judges like 99, 91, 98, 92, cool. But there was no 95, 95 in this fight. Like there was none at all. There was not. Verone didn't win the 5 rounds. There was no 5 rounds. Like you only clearly won that fight. So when they said majority decision, I was like, oh, the bullshit starting again. There was no 95, 95 in this fight. Even as competitive as it was, there was no 95, 95 in this damn fight. But Yoenli, though, I would say that sooner than later, you gotta give him a title shot before he gets exposed. Like, because middleweight does have a spoiler in Marquise Taylor, and if they put him in the ring with him, like Taylor will probably beat him up and down. Like, you gotta be careful. Like Yoenli, like PBC, if they know what's good for him, like they need to fast track him to a middleweight champ.
If a nigga could beat him up and down, is he really a spoiler? Are you talking about he like spoiler in the sense of like he's like the dark horse?
No, Marquise Taylor. No, Marquise Taylor is the spoiler, not Hernandez. No, Marquise. I'm just using him because he's like one of the few examples of a spoiler in there. Like Hernandez has to be careful. Like he can't be like Like they better get him to a title before he gets exposed by somebody in middleweight, like someone.
Let me ask you a question. Since you watched it, who would you favor? Because before this fight, I would say definitely Yo-Yo. But now, who would you favor? Jesus Ramos or Yoenli Hernandez? I was wondering because he got the belt. PBC.
No, see, Jesus Ramos is still a little worn down. Is wearing down. So Hernandez could probably overpower Ramos. Like Ramos isn't. Like he's not spry like that. Like no. Now, if you said Denzel Bentley, I'm like Denzel Bentley has a real shot of beating him.
Oh yeah. Because now Denzel for Denzel, and before I remember I told y'all, because come on, don't give Denzel the first fight to be Yo-Yo. But now watching that, hey, Denzel could win it now. Yo-Yo could beat Denzel, but I think Denzel has a better chance now from based off what I saw for sure.
Yeah, no, Jesus Ramos will probably get beat by Hernandez because he's starting to wear down too much. We
just want to see good fights at middleweight, period. So if that's the fight to make, start. I mean, Denzel's that dude. Like, yeah, I ain't trying to like, but this is the thing. There's no fight at middleweight. I feel like he's in above his head or some shit.
No, for sure. I mean, I know like the 160.
That's the way middleweight is. There's no fight like that really for anybody.
I mean, there's a guy, y'all know Amari Jones on Golden Boy. Him and Yo-Yo to me are like those 160 guys that can bring the division back. But I don't know.
They got to make the fights.
But Amari Jones is too right now. He's too young. Right now, he's not.
He's a little. I know he was out sparring Canelo and shit. It's a little early, but he did beat the guy Janabek, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, no, but it's still a little too early. He's still.
Hernandez is more.
He's 30. He's a 30-year-old Cuban. Like Amari's like 20, mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So.
But even then, man, like man, mid-20s, you need to get it going too. Fuck that.
Well, supposedly Hurdle's moving up. So 160. I know we keep hoping for 160. Middleweight's one of the GOAT divisions. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, eventually, it kind of gets back in. Because it's been so similar for a long time.
The right fights need to just happen, man.
Yeah,
the middleweight, because like 154, 168, they be having all these guys' names and it's entertaining for the most part. But 160 just been so sullen for a long time.
Because look, you know what it is? The names are too isolated. Whenever a name fights at 160, it's really just a name fighting somebody that's not a name or not up there with them, and it's just one person to fight February, then the next name will fight in June, then the next name in September. Like
middleweight, they're not in the mix with each other. Like they're
whereas 154 and 168, like names are kind of being put together better. Like we had Dalton Smith and Matthias. We fucking whatever else we've had. I don't know. That's the only one I can think of. But
Martinez and Billy, these are 160.
Yeah. Martinez and Billy's a good one. Just in general, like the contenders, the names are fighting the names, but at 160, everybody kind of just circles each other. Like, you know how in school niggas used to fight and they circle each other with their shoulder, like, dog, nigga, touch me, hit me first, nigga, no, fuck, nigga, like. That's what middleweight is.
I mean, even with the fucking champions, they're also like there's no reason why a unification has not occurred. Like 160 is not that division.
I mean, Adamas and Bentley, they talked on it, Twitter, but let's see what the manager do, because Adamas, he was trying to be on some like, hey man, I ain't hear nothing else about it. You say you want to fight, and then Denzel had to kind of check him on some like, yeah, my people gonna reach out and to your people, and we gonna see what happens. Like the fuck, like
yeah,
I'm gonna argue with you, nigga.
Yeah, but like I said, middleweight. I mean, it still has some ways to go because, like I said, they have to get in the ring. But like I said, Anthony Hernandez can like let's say I say sooner or later, like just have to get him in the ring with a champion. So he does before he.
Or you have another Diego Pacheco situation.
Right.
Niggas just spoiled it on the vine.
And these Cubans, man, I try, but I know they be a little more violent now, but there's something still off with these Cubans. They be fucking up before they get to the where you think they can be,
Oh, so they're not toasting the bread on your Cuban sandwich, bro? That's what it is. The mustard stale, nigga. They're not using fresh pork.
Something.
What's the provolone cheese ain't hitting, nigga?
But 160, like I said, it was an entertaining fight for what it was. Like it was much better than the Russell fight, though. And then, of course, the main event, it went back to again a more of a struggle fest with fucking Rolly and Tio. Oh my god. Rolly again. People have heard me.
Wait. So who really truly won the fight? And like, I want to hear all y'all scores, like personal.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. All right. But I'm sorry. Because I didn't see it, so I'm just curious.
I mean, Tio has been. I mean, not Tio. Excuse me. Rolly, like I said before, should never be in the place that he's in. Like, and I said that 100%. Like, I can't stand Rolly because he represents things that I think are wrong about boxing. And even in the build-up too, like, dude, okay, Rolly, how do you think about the fight? I'm ready to fight. And then, okay, Rolly, what's your strategy for the fight? This motherfucker looks artistically out in the audience and starts doing this little thing with the fist, like like shuffling his fist and shit like that, and then walks off. Like it's like some fighters are not really meant to be in a certain stage or certain situations, and that's fucking Rolly. And then Tio, obviously he's doing what he's doing. He's doing Tio shit and whatnot. And people are hassling him, talking about where's your power, Tio, and shit like that. So I remember there was somebody that said that this fight might not be anything special because due to the style clashes. And low-key, I was hoping that he would be incorrect, but good lord, he was on point. I forgot who it was that said. No, it wasn't on here that said that, but
I had a feeling. I low-key had a feeling too, though. But I didn't take credit for it. But I definitely had a feeling that it was going to be kind of
Yeah, and I'll say this too. It was Rolly's fight to fucking win, like because Rolly, I think up to like maybe the fifth round, because the fifth round obviously was the round that he really hurt Tio and had him almost going down.
Some felt he dropped them. I don't know.
No, I didn't think he dropped him because Tio's glove or bottom didn't touch the like, and he didn't go into the ropes hard either. So he didn't go into the ropes, so he caught his balance. So that was the thing. Like he didn't go down. Like if Tio went to the ropes hard, I would have said that was probably a knockdown. But Tio managed to get the check hook. I think that Rolly landed, like it kept him on his feet somehow. And that was the best round of the fight. Like Rolly had Tio cut, like bleeding like a fucking stuck pig and everything. And then after that, Tio and then
proceeded to do fuck all of nothing afterward.
Exactly. Like he let Tio get back in the fight, but just by boxing him up. That's about like just kept him at the end of the jab and countering him. And Rolly was doing a stupid shoulder roll and wouldn't jab and was trying to hit a check hook over and over and over again. Like he wasn't listening to his corner. His corner was telling him the things that he needed to do, and he wasn't listening.
So hold on, let me. So was this like a 118, 110 type of fight? Like
no, not 118, 110. I had it 116, 112.
Yeah, it was like
okay. See that's because no one's because Rolly was acting like he was robbed.
Well, there was a draw. It was a majority, right? And
Rolly had some rounds.
And so it's like I'm trying to hear like the scores, like.
Teo won comfortably. To me, I thought Teo won like
So Pilot, what's your score?
Yeah, no, Teo won like 116, 112. Like that was what Teo won. Like, but a judge had the nerve to call it 114, 114, which it was not. It was no 114.
So were these the Serrano judges, nigga?
I had it like 117. I had like 117, 111. I mean, I thought.
Y'all literally saying 116, 112, and then somebody else come out with 114, 114.
Yeah, that was an official judge. I don't know what the fuck did, but I was like, when they said majority decision, I was like, again? Like, I was like, and someone actually was like, there was no 114, 140. Like,
how two main events have the same?
But the thing was, Chantel, we didn't watch it. It's just like he was really gun shy. It felt weird because Teal's power really. Teal has one stoppage at 140.
So wait. Rolly was gun shy or Teo?
Rolly was really gun shy. His hand was in his fucking pocket. It was weird.
Let me ask you this, because if I interview y'all niggas and ask questions, I get better answers.
Go ahead.
So did Teofimo look better than he did against Barbosa?
No.
God damn.
But he won the fight. Like he didn't. It wasn't like he won. He won.
Everything that I said would happen happened. Teo knew how to play it safe and had a very fucking simple, boring game plan that worked until it didn't, and then it worked because Rolly let it work.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, you live by the lopsided unanimous decision and you die by it too?
Yes. Essentially, in a nutshell, yes.
So Teo's literally the boringest fighter of the year then?
Yes.
And now he has two boring performances, and neither one of them, and both don't have nothing to do with Shakur Stevenson.
You can't, boring fights that, somehow he manages to take it to the brink of a loss, even when he doesn't lose, while still being boring. That's a horrible combination.
Yeah.
God damn, it was that.
And his game plan was.
Y'all pretty much said he almost got knocked out. Because this is the thing. The Rolly interviews and the little clips, because I haven't seen none of the fight. I was looking at Rolly's face, and he looked like he could just hit the club, chill, do what he want. But Teo was looking all beat up.
But Rolly's body. Rolly's body halfway through the fight was pink. It was noticeably pink. Rolly, his body was
the body shots ended up helping slow Rolly down in the later rounds. But even before the body shot, he just had no sense of urgency. Did nothing.
He did nothing. Yeah, no.
The game plan, it was similar to the Shakur game plan. He just kept coming forward, but Rolly's not Shakur, so it's like I'm saying, Rolly isn't Shakur. So.
Yeah, no, Rolly did not get robbed. He lost. He just the draw that they try to give him. First of all, I'll say this because the crowd was fucking with Rolly. They kept on saying Rolly.
It was weird. It was a pro Rolly crowd. I never seen that.
I don't think there was one time where Rolly was even anywhere in the semblance of hurt. He wasn't. He was getting tagged.
Yeah, he was getting tagged, but
Teo
but
never
it's
hit anything significant.
When you do fuck all, it's just and this was Teo was bleeding like a fucking stuck pig, in that fifth round he opened Teo up, pause, and he didn't do anything.
Teo cuts easy. I ain't gonna lie, he cuts easy.
Yeah. Teo scar tissue.
He got the Kodo DNA with his face so weak, Even fights where he wins, he dominates. He be looking all puffy and eye swollen and shit.
Yeah, no, but this was just Teo gritted it out with a stupid but effective game plan. He played it safe. He realized that Rolly's boxing is struggle, and that was that. And like I said, it was just it was, and like I said, the judges really wanted to give Rolly the fight, but they couldn't because Rolly didn't do shit. That was the problem. Rolly just did not do a goddamn thing after the fifth round, and just let Teo box him up on some simple shit. So yeah, Rolly. If you're hearing Rolly saying he got robbed, he didn't get robbed. Rolly robbed himself of a victory.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
because it was somewhat winnable, but he was you would be surprised, LB. He was disengaged. Esma Salas is a great trainer. He was giving him good advice. You want to be a Hall of Famer type, it's a lot of good advice, but motivational everything. but he wasn't even looking in his eyes. Like Rolly wasn't even looking at him. It was weird. It was kind of like I don't know.
It seemed like Russ Broly done. Like a lot of these niggas, man, they just they got that check and they done.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Rolly's probably excuse me. Rolly's probably the worst 2 division champion I've ever seen in boxing. Like, like I say, and this is after the foolery because he fought like 15 months ago. And instead of fighting his Mando, he gave bullshit injury exemptions to the WBA and mental health shit and whatever the fuck and talking shit. And it's just like, or he found religion and not getting in the ring. So it's like, yeah, it's just like Rolly has nothing to blame by himself. Like, if you're off of that 15 months, you could have at least done something a lot more than do what you did. So, yeah. So for lack of word, Tio is a 3 division champion. And truthfully, Tio might be the weakest welterweight champion currently. Like him and Ryan Garcia might be neck and neck though. But no, Tio can actually box a little bit. Ryan Garcia,
but nah, I mean, I'd favored. See, I know he's topped out because of his pot, but I'd favor Tio against Catterall and Perros. I know Catterall's not a real champ. I'm just saying, like, I'd favor Tio against Catterall and Perros for sure. To me personally, I just think Tio will rise to the occasion and beat those guys.
You serious? Catterall? You'd pick Tio over Catterall?
I would. I don't. Some people are picking Catterall. I see that. I see it. I just think Tio would beat Catterall. I don't know why. I mean, I seen Barboza beat him.
This Bozy in his Catterall though.
He will no more because he be going to camp to camp. So I don't even know who he's with anymore. So I don't even know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Billy Catterall.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to do triangle theories. I'm just saying. I think I saw Barboza beat Catterall. I know maybe that was that 140. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, Catterall, yeah, he should have been undisputed or whatever, but he wasn't. I don't know. I picked Tio, but it's a good fight. I don't know if Catterall's really good.
We could agree on that. It's a good fight. I think it could go either way, actually. Like, I'm just fucking with you, but because Tio's so fucking hot and cold and mid.
Well, he hasn't been hot in a while, so like he's just been cold and mid.
Yeah, shout outs to Gritty from the Underground. He had a tweet, I think maybe last week or something. I think he was responding to somebody and I think he was like, man, Tio never been elite. Like, and it became like a big whole like thread on there. And I'm just like, I responded to it as well because I was like, if Tio ever was elite or considered elite, it was a 2-fight window with the Comey and Loma fight.
A very short period of time.
Yeah, it's like when niggas do like, well, what was Riddick Bowe's prime? And niggas like, the first Holyfield fight, and then you're like, and you just keep and shit, like.
Yeah, I wrote in that same thread too under the ring. And got Tio's elite went away when Joey Gamache left that camp. When Joey Gamache left that camp,
which is facts.
Tio got his ass whooped by Kambosos. So yeah.
Which is facts. So like, if we do mythical matchups and they're lightweight, I'm pulling the Tio from the Comey and Lomachenko fights.
Yeah.
So that's the fight night champion ranking. Like Tio would be like an 88 or something. I know you those 2 fights.
88's perfect. Yeah, 88 would be a good overall.
Yeah, like damn. Okay. Hold on. Let's have a little fun with this. All right. Let's do what we doing light. All right, let's think at lightweight. Tank.
Tank for Tio?
No, it's overall. If
number
88, what's Tank?
Like a 92 or 93.
Yeah, I mean that would be around there.
I see more like a 90.
90? Okay. 91? Something like that. I don't know.
I mean, okay, 91 against who, nigga?
Yeah, true. Yeah,
we got Tio beating Coleman and Loma, and he's at 88, and y'all niggas is giving Tank 92 and shit. And he can't decisively beat fucking Lamont Rose, nigga.
Who else you got? Who else?
That's what I was saying, like 90, but okay, Navarrete.
Well, he's 130, right?
Fuck it. We just doing 130, 130. We just doing names.
Okay. Navarrete, I give Navarrete 89. Personally, 89 for me. Like if I was giving a top,
I could see 89. That's a hard 89 though. God damn.
Because Navarrete these days is too hot and cold too, and I don't rate him at 135 because he lost to Baranchek, so I'm not gonna rate him there.
But I ain't gonna lie, him versus Foster is if that's his confirmed final, that's fight of the year and to close the year. That's like
him and Foster, that's
100%.
That's the best fight of the. That's the best fight of the second half, really.
Left. It's the best fight left. Yeah. Keyshawn Haney. Even
finale.
Even if Keyshawn Haney was made, even though it's welterweight and everything, that's still like right there with that fight. Like that's just one of those fights. It's like
what Haney? I mean, Keyshawn and Haney.
I'm saying if Haney Keyshawn was made right, I'm just saying
that would have been the fight.
No.
Look, it would have been two fights. Look. Haney Keyshawn would have been the mainstream shit that everybody fucking talks about week on week time because of who Haney and Keyshawn is.
But the hardcore.
But the real niggas who just want to see a good fucking fight, belt to ass, we're hoping and waiting for Foster Navarrete.
Yeah. Right now, that is the fight. That's the fight that has like. That has more than enough on the line, 3 belts, pound for pound rankings, all that. Like probably the lineal.
Like you top 5 if the winner of that is top 5, really.
Depending on how things kind of.
I mean, black versus Mexican. It's always that too. You gotta add that too. It's everything. It's everything.
I mean, black versus Mexican. Not even that. It's just they both been like. Honestly, that might be the winner. Might be fighter of the year.
And that's like undisputed. Like I know Kakashi got 1 belt, but nobody gives us. Nobody ever. When did we ever say Kakashi on this? We don't mention Kakashi. That's the man at 130. That's like the guy at 130.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he won't be undisputed. He's not undisputed, but they'll.
I know. I know because the UK niggas don't like to unify when they get a belt. They like to hold that shit overseas.
Yeah, so that's definitely the best fight of the second half or the last quarter of the year for sure.
And that's including if they ever get Fury Joshua made, because honestly,
for sure,
I really don't give a damn about honestly, I'm more want to see Wilder Joshua than Joshua Fury. Like there was one time when I wanted to see Joshua and Fury, and that time is kind of over now.
And especially now with the whole Joshua doing all kind of, Eddie Hearn, just on the whole the fight's not really even getting made because of it being here or there type shit. It's like it's like some limbo.
Just to throw it in New York, it just that fight. If that's oh man, just imagine if niggas said, "Hey man, we gonna take Boots and Haney and throw that in fucking Nottingham." I'm like, not a what? Not the fucking not my boxing. No, you won't. Like Nottingham, not no nigga, not no ever. And so they're like, ha, okay. And we're like, all right, let's retaliate. We'll put Fury Joshua in New York City, like the Pace Picante commercials and shit. Where you? New York City, New York, that bullshit. If you know, man, the 90s was different with commercials, nigga. They actually cared. But they just nigga, had that fight in the UK. Yeti's right.
I mean, especially and just to kind of wrap up on the PBC card, like I said, it was just a horrid card to watch. And it's just I just hope that maybe this is just this little period now where everything's going on the zone and they're trying to figure out a new rhythm and everything like that. But yeah, PBC can't be having these type of pay-per-views anymore. Absolutely not. They need to kind of, and they're not the only promotional unit, but yeah, they can't offer that as a pay-per-view again. They have to kind of step it up on whatever's their next card. Personally, it should whatever it is shouldn't be pay-per-view, but we shall see how that goes. Speaking of UK, at least one heavyweight fight that's supposed to be in the UK is happening. And
No, yo, I was gonna ask you, was this pay-per-view worse than the damn Spence Zoo?
Spencer actually was actually somewhat entertaining, even though the names were not like it is. This one was not really entertaining like that.
What up? What up, Lone Star Steph? What up, Clever?
Yeah, what up? What up, Steph? Yeah, no.
Oh, Lone Star, salute.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
this card was not it, and I'm tired of hearing about. I'm tired of hearing about Yoeli Hernandez. He's not it. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, the Australian card at least had like a KO of the year type of shit and whatever now and then. This one didn't really have anything notable.
Remember that Zoo Spence had that Samoan 175 guy had the match.
Hey, pilot, are you away from your?
Very far away from.
Are you away from your phone?
Yeah, that nigga's like down the street.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Much.
Right.
Nigga ran back into the room. Okay.
On Zeus Spence, they had that Samoan 175, Acosta, whatever, Paul Acosta. You know, he had the knockout of the year. I don't know if you remember that, but he had a crazy knockout. So there was.
Yeah,
and this card had all decisions. You know, this card was all. So.
All right, so just a complete fucking fail of PBC and time, resources, energy. I didn't miss anything. Y'all probably gonna give it a D plus as far as a grading scale. So we're done now, right? Like,
that one. The Australian one, when that happened, it was because of things that fell to the wayside in like the last day or two. This one was they had time to build this shit up, and that's what they came up with.
But the Australian card was semi-entertaining in a sense, though. Like,
right.
Yeah, KO of the year, and then you had like there was a few fights on there where there was running hands, like that one the one where the ref stopped it on some like out of nowhere stupid shit. Yeah. But yeah, you okay. I was just making so this is like the worst. So when we do the damn award shows and we say the worst card of the year, I'll probably go hear this all the time.
This was what was the one they had the BBC put on way back when Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz pay-per-view.
I mean, that was
worse than that.
Yeah,
that was worse than that. Yeah, it was worse than that. Yeah, it was worse than that. Yeah,
at least the main event delivered.
Yeah, and there was actually some brutal knock and Johnny.
There was some fades on that shit. You mean?
It just wasn't pay-per-view worthy, but it had. But this one was just bad. This one was like bad. Like this was the worst PBC pay-per-view I've ever seen.
Niggas saying it's not bounce card worthy.
Yeah, no, like I mean, yeah, no, this card was it was really bad. It's like a D at least, So, but yeah,
and here I am saying D plus.
Yeah, PBC guy, like I said, I just hope, like I said, this is just they're trying to find a rhythm, but get that shit together though. But yeah, man, Itauma and Hrgovic, like I said, I mean. Like, because this time before, it was just okay. We're gonna see Itauma. He's gonna face another live dude, but this time now, Itauma could be the second youngest heavyweight champion now. By like
of all time is crazy. Of all time, that's wild to think about though. Ever.
Yeah,
because no one's ever gonna be the youngest of all time again.
What was Mike? 20? Was Mike 20 or 21? That's crazy.
Mike was 20.
20. And how old is Moses?
21.
21. Barely. And look what happened. Look what had to happen to the division for him to even be 21 and do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just boxing. Yeah, like that's why I always say Mike Tyson got to be a top 10 heavyweight of all time, just off of that alone. Like, you're literally 20 years old and you're the baddest nigga on earth.
And you're 5'10", if that. You're 5'10" doing that.
Yeah. 5'10", 5'11", whatever. I mean, he looked taller than me, but
yeah. No, Mike. Yeah, like I said, Mike. I mean, Mike is the youngest heavyweight, but I mean, the youngest champion of all time is the great Wilfred Benitez at 17, and there ain't gonna be. There's never gonna be.
Nigga, we talking about heavyweights.
Yeah.
Heavyweights, man.
Yeah, and then but Itauma though, Itauma, I think now, because I'll say with his last fight against Jermaine Franklin, which he impressively stopped him, whereas Joshua and Dillian White did not. Even though they beat him officially, You
They
know,
didn't even hurt him. They didn't knock down him, or they didn't even hurt. They didn't even hurt Franklin. Franklin has never been hurt before, from what I can see. Really.
yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like that was a step in the right direction, though. But now, I'm not saying Hrgovic is a tough guy. Like he's not a guy. I mean, I think he's only been down once, and that was like from Zhang. Zhang was the only one that actually was able to drop him when he came back to beat Zhang. Again, that's a questionable decision too. But but Hrgovic
and Zhang could crack though too.
What's that?
And Zhang could crack.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could absolutely crack. We asked Joe Joyce that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
ask him twice.
that was fucked up. I always say it once. That was fucked up, pilot.
that nigga probably hit the Jeezy ad-lib. That's right.
Oh shit, yo, pilot, you's a fool sometimes.
GG, hey, Angela, real quick. GG tickets out here is crazy. It's like $300 for a fucking residency. Like, fuck out of here. I'm sorry for the fucking bleachers. That's crazy. I looked at it the other day because I was like, damn, I saw yeah. Time side note. Go back.
That nigga better be performing every fucking song in his catalog. Nigga, you gonna be performing fucking songs off the Boys in the Hood album, nigga. Like, motherfucker, I want to hear I want to hear So Icy with Gucci Man, nigga.
Yeah, you better bring Gucci out or something. Shit.
$300 for nigga. I'm hearing everything, nigga. I need Jay-Z on the fucking on the one song.
The crazy.
Yeah. I need him on. I need the one where he got 4 verses.
Go, my bad.
Yeah. Our bad, my bad. I take some blame for that. Sorry.
Yo, I got the odds for Itauma Hrgovic. So money line, Itauma is a minus 1100 favorite. Hrgovic is plus 590. That might be insulting to Hrgovic, like for real though. Method of victory: Itauma decision plus 430. Itauma KO minus 300. Draw plus 1900. Hrgovic decision plus 1400. And Hrgovic KO plus 800.
I mean, Hrgovic can punch a bit.
He can, and he has the experience too.
He does. But he's more accumulated. The thing with Hrgovic, I know he's built up as a Euro boogeyman. Sorry, some of the Euro boogeymen, they get hyped up a little bit because of their complexion. Yeah. But he's more of a cumulative, I feel like. Because even when he beat up that guy, what's his name, Dave Allen, it was more so because he was just kind of putting it on him, Paul, the activity. It wasn't a one shot, one kill. So unless Itauma's glass, he got that British glass chin, Itauma should win this fight. I'm just being, in my opinion, Itauma should win this fight.
Yeah, true. But another thing too, like Hrgovic is like he could punch a bit, but he don't act like he could punch a bit. Like he don't. Yeah. He don't like Zhang could punch. But Zhang kind of knows he can punch, and he acts that way. Like Hrgovic don't act like he can punch. Like he just regular boxing niggas, and it's like, bro, put some oomph on them shit. You can get this nigga out of here. What the fuck you doing?
You don't, yeah. You think I'm saying there's no sense of urgency with Hrgovic most times.
Yeah, like honestly, he was supposed to beat Dubois. Honestly.
Yeah, and he let Dubois just chop him up. It was just
chopped as fuck.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, yes, Hrgovic beat Joe Joyce, he beat Zhang, so he beat some very difficult guys. He beat Adelaide, but it's just like some of it is just like it's not inspired for a guy that can that has power. He does have power, So I mean, he's gonna have to he's gonna have to stand his ground for Itauma because Itauma is I'm pretty sure. Itauma's is gonna light him up if he doesn't do anything to get Itauma's respect immediately.
Itauma's too fast. It's too fast. I feel like is a speed difference, and I don't know. Maybe I'm overhyping him, but he's just too fast, and I don't know. We'll see.
Nah, them hands are quick, bro.
Yeah, they are very quick.
Them hands, that's the thing. Like Moses, I don't see his overall body him being quick. But them hands is quick.
Yeah. Like I mean, quick-headed heavyweights they're not the norm. So like
More like an Andy Ruiz, like he just a nigga, he a young nigga with quick hands, but he don't seem quick himself.
Right, yeah. Andy Ruiz has fast hands. He does, but Itauma though, like a big dude with again fast hands, like and he's in shape too. When he's doing
he throws good combinations. Like let's be honest, man, he's getting Hrgovic out of there 4 rounds.
I say 4. I'm gonna say 4 too. I'm gonna say 4 here. So I'm with you 4.
I'll go with 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah,
3 to 6. Like anywhere, like even I would say first round would be crazy, but I'm just saying like I expect Itauma to blast him out early. If he struggles, but now here's the thing though, I want to ask: if he struggles, being a 21-year-old, if he struggles, go to a decision, go with the down a little bit, but do you throw him some bail, being that he's 21 years old?
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't getting no fucking bail. Y'all niggas say he the next one. He this, that.
What bail, man? Fuck out of here.
We already saying he's supposed to be fighting Usyk and all this shit.
If he can't beat this version of Hrgovic,
then this version,
I think we might have to reevaluate him.
Yeah,
that's fair. I agree. But Pat said he might give him a little bit. So what's your Pat?
Yeah, he'll get a little wee with.
Nah, fuck all that. Nah. Hold on, wait. Not the nigga who go the hardest on people talking about he go get leeway. Fuck this. Nah, this ain't the Pat I know.
No. See,
nigga, bring back the old Pat, nigga.
No, when I go hard at people, I really go in.
Nigga, we need Project Pat, not Professor Pat.
Nah. Professor Pat goes hard. Like this.
Nah, nigga, we need Roadhouse Patrick Swayze Pat, nigga.
Like I said, when I go in on niggas like Wilder or Danny Garcia, those are consistent strings that I've noticed, and it ends up with how I expect it.
Yeah.
So, Itauma is more like if it's something with Hrgovic.
Oh, so you giving him light skin privilege then? I see.
I mean, Hrgovic is still. I mean, Hrgovic.
Still summer and all. So
Hrgovic, for better for worse, is still prime.
He's still in his prime. 5 years ago, I'd be like, okay, you know what, whatever. But like, this is not the same Hrgovic. Like,
nigga, this is the Hrgovic from 3 years ago. He may get a little.
Because Hrgovic stamina, but then again, this is for an IBF vacant title. Shout out Usyk because now all the belts are dispersed. So
the Usyk retired.
Yeah,
well, I mean, he dropped all the belts. He dropped all the belts. He might have one more fight.
He dropped all the belts, but he didn't officially retire.
Oh, okay.
To me, this is coronation or bust. It's either a coronation or a bust. Pause. I'm just saying.
For the hype, yeah. For the hype, yeah.
Yeah, the hype. Now, if Hrgovic beats him easily, yeah, the hype will kind of come off Itauma. But if it's like a hard fight, and it's like,
dude, it has to be a fight of the year in order to give Moses a pass.
Because that means Itauma has to fight of his mind, and Hrgovic has to fight.
Why are you having a fight of the year with this version of Hrgovic?
I know, right? But the reason, look, no. King P is absolutely right, but the reason why I say he would get a pass, because a fight of the year sometimes is bigger than the version. And sometimes the fight of the year is that moment, you walk into the ring, that invisible controller the boxing gods are using, they somehow get the 88 peak version of you. Like, shout out to Derevyanchenko, who gave Munguia a fight of the year.
Yeah.
That version of Derevyanchenko. So it bees like that sometime. And it could kind of be like Hrgovic says, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to fight with urgency. I'm going to use my experience. And what if Moses gets cut, then he has to react to it? What if it's a Zoo Fondoran situation and he doesn't quit, he doesn't give up, he still goes hard, but he just loses a close competitive one? He would get credit for that.
But yeah, no, if
there's a lot of ifs, but he would get credit for that. Like, I'm not gonna shit on him for that.
Now, if Itauma gets done up, like let's say what Sanchez did Torres, then I'll be like, that's the hype, that was pure hype. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So there is a way he could have a fight of the year and still get some credit, but like it's certain contexts because like King P said, like fight of the year with this version of this nigga, damn, like you gonna have a fight of the year with Bacoli next, nigga? With
I mean,
Charles Martin, nigga?
see, I mean, I can say if
Areola?
if Itauma has a hard fight with Hrgovic, and he gets knocked out like mid to late rounds, okay, cool, that's the leeway. But if Hrgovic knocks him out in 1 or 2 rounds, I might be like, and I'm gonna sign. I'm like, okay, that's some hype shit.
Because this is still heavyweights at the end of the day, but
at the
it's
end
like
of the day,
if we're saying you're going to be the second if you have the chance to be the second youngest heavyweight, which is going to be the new record because no one's going to beat Mike Tyson's record. Mm-hmm. At least not in the next lifetime or so.
It's like Kobe to Will. Kobe 81 was really the 100. You know what I'm saying? Similar to that regard. Kobe's 81 to
Nah. The Wilt Chamberlain is the 100, nigga. And then what's his name? Reggie Miller's sister. I can't forget her name. I can't remember her name.
Cheryl
Miller. Cheryl, like, dude, think about it, dude. Wilt Chamberlain, 100 points. You think these racist ass crackers want to give niggas any credit for something? 100 points, like, trust me, bro. Like, he did that shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all better talk to some old niggas or something.
I mean, he has that record and scoring 50.2 points per game in a season like that. Those records are not going to fall.
No one's breaking those records like Kobe. Because remember, wait. This nigga said the new nigga Bam got the new record, nigga.
I ain't counting Bam shit.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. Miami, nigga. MIA, nigga. Ain't no fucking Kobe over here. R.I.P. Kobe. Get the fuck out of here, though. Like you thought you was gonna let that pass with a Florida nigga? A Florida nigga gonna let no. Yeah, no, a Mutombo, no, nigga. A Mutombo,
but especially a heavyweight 21 is even this day and age is very fucking impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is, but he gotta win the fight though.
Yeah. You gotta win, and I think he's gonna. I mean, if he is who I think he is, I mean, based off the eye test, he passes. I mean, as long as his chin, paws, his body, and he got the stamina. Like,
dude, he's getting he's not getting a Ryan Garcia level type of layup with the belt, Mario Barrios, but he is getting a decent little like, hey, you could be fighting Caballero for a belt, nigga.
Yeah, he fighting Hrgovic.
You could be fighting Dubois for a belt.
I mean, Hrgovic is a top heavyweight, but we rated Itauma as,
Yeah, truthfully, let's say, it was before heavyweight is a really good division. Like the fights that get made, they're in the mix. So it's rare that you get a bad heavyweight fight on paper. Like when it happens, obviously,
this ain't a bad fight. I'm just saying, like the vacant belt could have been a little more vacant-y.
Because it's going through a transition period with heavyweight, right? Because I agree.
Like, this could have been a harder fight.
Because if you don't count Usyk, right? If we're gonna count Usyk out the mix, Itauma is definitely him and Caballero. I mean, really, maybe Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Dubois, Caballero,
that's the top 3. Caballero, Dubois, and Itauma. That's it. Like,
that's the top 3. Yeah,
that's the top 3. Then everybody else comes after that. Whatever you want.
Yeah. So if you lose this fight, you better continue your special road because you know what I'm saying. Like if I think I rate Itauma over Hrgovic. I pick him to win, right? Like most people.
Yeah, he definitely over Hrgovic. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean the odds are, but like I said, there is some value in that. Like you like Hrgovic. I would definitely put a little something on Hrgovic KO. I would if Hrgovic wins it depends what type of decision though, but the KO can happen for both guys. Like it's just gonna be, you have to kind of like probably play both hands in that. But yeah, Itauma should absolutely win. Now if Itauma goes to the distance with him, cool. It's a learning experience.
So hold on. So if me and Pilot said 4, Pat said 5, King P, what you said?
I was gonna say 5, 5th round.
Yeah.
Damn, what is this? 54? All right, we playing Lotto. Everybody played Lotto this week.
Yeah, no one said 6. I was to say if someone said 6, I was like, oh, CeeLo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spin 4-5. That's a bitch. Okay, I know
What
King P.
about
Hold on. I know King P gonna be like he be dropping off, but I want to hear his takes on the next fight. So what's the
Yeah, the next
who
fight,
else fighting this week?
Mayor Cameron.
Oh,
That's
go ahead,
like
yeah, because I know
that's a scrap.
he watched them. So yeah, what you think, King P?
I think Mayer ekes it out.
Agreed.
In the UK though, it's tough though because she's a close score fighter. So it's like fuck,
Cameron's a rough, rugged fighter that like her style is not an easy outing. So it's gonna be a tough night at the office. But I think Michaela Mayer will edge it out. So
I just feel like Mayer could do more.
she should. But the
She's
thing with
better on the
Mayer,
inside than Cameron. Because if Cameron was better on the inside, she wouldn't have let Katie Taylor get all them fucking headbutts.
Yeah, no, but
she should have won
Mayer
the second
got a
fight.
good left hook to the body, a good uppercut.
Mayer should win. It's in the UK, and B, I mentioned this a few times. She's like the Derevyanchenko, Batir Akhmadov. She's one of those close draw Puello or Sandor Martin. She's one of those fighters that every fight's fucking close. So you're gonna say she got robbed? You know what I'm
Every
saying?
fight with the talented people, she
Yeah.
she puts
with
people
talented
in the
people.
trunk though too.
Yeah. But people on close to her level, where it's she's one of those 7-5 close fight. For
Yeah.
for women, women's like 10 rounds. So she's like it's like close 5-3 type of shit. 6-4. I don't know. But it's
Yeah,
gonna be tough.
she a 6'4" fighter.
Yeah, but now it's an MVP. I think she's an MVP now, and I think hopefully she gets if she wins a fight, she wins the fight. She don't get another because you could say she could be undefeated. Really, you could argue she could be undefeated. But she has
You
2 or 3
could
losses.
argue that.
yeah,
Like
I mean,
honestly, I feel like she's the damn best boxer behind like if it's like if you pound for pound, Shields #1, Mayer #2, and I get Fondora #3. Like fuck it,
She should.
that's
She should.
boxing right there.
She should have won Fighter of the Year over the Japanese girl. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like the Japanese girl is cute, Mazuta or
Yeah,
whatever.
now the
But
Japanese
she
she
should have.
cool, but Mayer
But Mayer should
yeah,
have won that. She should have won that shit.
definitely agree, nigga. But she kept women's boxing alive that year.
yeah, but I mean, to me, I honestly think Cameron Mayer is 50-50. Like it's a real.
No, it is. It is a 50-50 fight. That's what makes it so fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I agree with King P.
60-40 Mayer.
Like, that's what I say. Like, Cameron might, if you go off the eye test, Cameron might seem a little slightly more talented than Mayer. But Mayer is like right up there, and I just feel like she just works harder. If Mayer and Katie Taylor are the same size, like Mayer beats the shit out of Katie Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
They're not having 2 close fights.
But Cameron should have won that second fight to me, though. I feel like
He should have, of course, nigga. Motherfucker, goddamn well she should have won that. But all I'm saying is, Cameron, like we seen Michaela Mayer figure it out and improve on rematches. Cameron should have improved on her rematch.
Yeah,
she
couldn't
figure out. She probably thought because she won, so she thought, oh, if I could bear this, but Katie Taylor was desperate, so Katie was watching Josh Warrington tapes and was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this now. And Cameron was
because she headbutted in the first fight too, but in the second fight, she upped the ante, and it's like Cameron couldn't adapt to it. She didn't like, yo, bitch, take a half step back, shoot the uppercut, left hook. Like there was no adjustments. There was no, and it's like
move over or something. Step to your left.
Yeah, thank you. Like move to the side. Like make Katie Taylor come to you, then pop the jab and be aggressive. Like there was no switch up, change ups, nothing. And even though I still thought she won and got robbed, she still could have had a more dominant performance.
Yeah,
where it would have been harder to rob her.
Yeah.
But,
that's all I'm saying.
I got the odds up for this fight too. It's interesting. Let's see. So Cameron is a +200 underdog. Mayer's a -270 favorite. Cameron by decision plus 330. Cameron by KO plus 600. Draw 1300 plus 1300. Mayor decision minus 165, and then a Mayor KO plus 700. You know, Mayor hasn't stopped anybody in quite a while. You know,
this is a horrible fight to bet on.
I don't expect it to.
Yeah, I'm not expecting no KO, but like, yeah, I don't know. I just want to bet on this fight. Just the odds don't look good.
Nigga, I am. You know, ain't gonna stop me, nigga. I'm gonna bet.
I mean, yeah, because she beat Sandy Ryan twice, right? She beat her twice.
Yeah,
Mayor,
beat her twice. Yeah, no, yeah.
Was that Paint Gate? The first one with the fucking paint.
The paint, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, if that would have had a whole, like, that whole promo and that whole beef was just crazy for women's boxing. Like, Mayor really be bringing the shits to it. Like,
yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I'm still gonna go with Cameron by decision. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Cameron by decision.
Yeah, because I was about to ask you why, but nigga said I don't know.
I just think that's a fire ass. Like, it should be Women Fighter of the Year. You know, both women bring it.
It really is.
It should be the best fight of the women's produced this year, for sure. I think.
But I'll say this too: Mayor cannot just be sitting, because Mayor can't just be sitting there and doing tit for tat type of boxing. Like, Mayor has to actually really kind of show some fight, because if she doesn't, I think Cameron will just run right over her. Like, she can't like go in and just.
He hasn't done no tit for tat boxing in a long time, bro. Like that was a while. Ever since she kind of moved up, she been putting foot in the ass now, nigga.
Well, I mean, there's the Baumgartner fight was tit for tat.
Ever since she moved up, nigga.
But is this a unification or
where was the Baumgartner fight at?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Mayor hasn't got any stoppages. Not even a knockdown.
Nigga, who these other bitches stopping?
No. It hasn't got a stop or knockdown. Like that's why I'm not going by that.
The thing is, she still punches hard, and she put in combinations, and she worked the head, the body. Like, Cameron punched hard too. Cameron got like a good straight left. She's southpaw, right?
Cameron is she's orthodox.
Oh, straight. Why am I thinking southpaw? Cameron got a good straight right. Like, her 1-2 is on point.
She just has some Porter in there, so like she comes in. Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of got a little bit of aggressiveness.
But like, she's a scrappy boxer puncher, but all that scrappiness is like the inside game is lacking.
I mean, because usually when I see Cameron, Cameron is just nothing but aggression. Like, and I said too on the other cards she's been on. Like, her fights are the ones I'd be like, they're putting her on the prelims. And where she's having like these ridiculous bloody fights, and I'm thinking like she should be on the main card, and I think she's gonna show out in this one. Like, she's gonna bring it to Mayor.
She need to, because MVP, they don't know what they doing with with their people, man. Like, they just be giving these niggas the randomest slots and cards.
Yeah, and that's what shit that used to kill me. I was like, yo. She's on the prelim and she's giving you like blood and guts type of fights, and y'all. This should be the main card. This should be the main card. Like, I honestly think Cameron is really going to show out against Mayor, and I know Mayor's.
What's Pilot's take? Like, what was his who you picking?
Can I do a cop out draw? Can I say draw?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll say a draw. I think it's close play.
I mean, Mayor Jonas was a draw.
I don't know who to pick, so I'm just gonna say a draw. Yeah.
I know the draw.
I draw me and King P with a Mayor close decision and Pat with the Cameron decision. Okay.
Yeah. Little diversity.
Now for the co-main, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Amelia Moore for the upset, nigga.
Wait, talk about what's the co-main?
Carolina Dubois.
And Amelia Moore.
And Amelia Moore.
You think Moore's gonna beat Dubois?
Yes, nigga. Yes. Yes. What are the odds?
You know, funny things too is like Amelia Moore is from my home state. That's what I was like.
Yeah, we going hard. Shout out to my nigga Lukey Oakland in the house.
Yeah, Lukey is really like all in on Amelia Moore like this, and I'm just, you know what? Hold on, let me see if
You the manager, nigga. Like,
yeah, let me see.
Need to be.
Okay, so I have the odds on this one. So if we're gonna go in Amelia Moore is a plus 1160 underdog. Dubois is minus 2400. Excuse me.
These niggas have no idea.
And then
that's the only what's more by KO, because I know they'll be hard pressed for a decision.
Well, yeah, more by KO is plus 2500.
Good God.
More by decision is plus 1500. Draw is 2500.
Hold on. Wait. Let me. I gotta write these down, nigga. Hey, yo, you know what? Can you screenshot that to me and send it to me WhatsApp later?
Yeah. And
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Dubois is minus 115 for the KO and plus 100 for the decision.
Yeah, they think, okay, it's a wrap. Like, yeah. Because this is the thing, when it comes to like the stars and champions and names, like you see Baumgartner's moving up to 135. She's taking a real tough fight. The fight that I guess the 135 niggas been avoiding.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so that kind of make y'all look bad up at 135, the ball looking at you. And like we just saw Serrano get a huge gift. And this is the co-main. If the ball loses, like I don't see her having the star power name to like for these niggas to activate gift decisions for.
I mean, honestly, I know Lukey sees something in Moore, and I've seen her fight before, but I honestly can't. I honestly, to me, it has to be see it to believe it, because Moore, she's like 37 and she's 4-0, yes, but only 1 KO. But she boxes well. Don't get me wrong, though. But I just have a hard time seeing Moore beat Dubois.
It's just look at it off of like take the boxes well, and then now pump up the volume and dude, look. First of all, what the fuck does Caroline Dubois do that's so great? Like her stamina is trash. She's not really the puncher that people say she is. Like she's not really hurting broads or putting them in the trunk or nothing. Like her fights always be kind of close or boring or to the point where like she don't leave everything in the ring. Like really just running her mouth to Baumgartner really at the right time and place kind of really got the extra eyes on her. But like, let's not act like she's some dominating force here in this fight. Like
she's not though, but
she hasn't looked good in her last fight or at all recently.
No.
Like
Dubois fought Terry Harper. She in the last fight,
and she didn't look great in that shit either.
I mean, she dropped Harper in that fight, so it's like
Baumgartner stopped her. I'm gonna be like King P now. This version of Terry Harper.
Yeah, no, but like Moore is
you needed
more,
to look a lot better against this version of Terry Harper.
I know Moore. I think Moore is a little bit more unproven, and I've seen her fight. I'm still not,
I feel you. I understand all that.
More, I have to see it to believe it with her. And
so y'all gonna be some seeing, believing ass niggas this weekend, like.
You know me. The scenarios the scenarios are endless. I don't put in just one bet, nigga.
Yeah.
At least gonna be 4, or at least minimal.
It's just like if this was more going against Baumgartner, I could understand people saying, "Hey, nah, AB got this," because hell, I would pick Baumgartner to beat Carolina, even though Baumgartner was acting scary toward her.
Right.
But I think she's a better version of what people say Caroline does.
Right.
She hits harder, quicker hands, boxes better, somewhat better stamina and pace. Like, what is she supposed to be better at? Baumgartner at? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm here for the upset. Yeah, more about fucking KO destruction, uppercut season, right hook, the left hook city, right hook, conundrums, all that shit. Whatever the fuck nicknames you want to give, like we picking America to take home both these wins. They coming to the UK to take work off your block. They got the peas, man.
I mean,
Hello, governor. Like, they coming to take work off your block. So yes, I'm gonna pick the American women to beat these women overseas. So yes, yeah, more by KO. I don't know what round. I don't give a damn. More by winning. Just more winning. Like, yeah, get it, more winning. Bars. But yeah, definitely rocking with the home team here. Mayor and Moore, yeah, I like that. Mayor and Moore, okay, let's get it. But yeah, shout out Saluki, salute, good luck. But yeah, Moore got this. Like, I'm not impressed. This is gonna be one of the damn probably the biggest upset since fucking Shadesha Green and Daniels.
You talking about for women, right? Or
for
not
women's
overall?
boxing.
Okay, I get what to say. Like, okay,
nigga, what upset was bigger than that in women's boxing?
No. I thought you meant like overall because I was like, this nigga David Morrell got KO'd. Like,
okay, David Morrell, Green got KO'd too, nigga.
Well, I mean, Morrell he shouldn't have gotten KO'd by really shouldn't have got KO'd.
Neither one of them should have got KO'd. Like, that's the point. Like they're literally the worst upsets of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And there was somebody was a whole ass champion, right?
Well, it definitely wasn't Morrell.
Green. That's even worse, nigga. But yeah, that Morrell KO was wild. So yeah, but the Green shit ain't far behind. But yeah, that should be good. I know y'all said ProBox.
Yeah. Now this unfortunately this is gonna be the first card for ProBox that's gonna be under their subscription model, unfortunately, because we've been so like I said, I mean I'm a day one supporter of ProBox. I paid for it when they were doing the payroll and then paywall, and then they start airing it on the YouTube and not using their video service anymore on their site. But now they're putting it on a subscription service behind YouTube. And it sucks too because it's actually it's a stat card, So
YouTube's so convenient. I wish they paid more because YouTube's just so convenient. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a lot of other.
Yeah, the paywalls ain't gonna grow the sport, bro. Get some investors, nigga, but don't flip it on us, man. I ain't paying for shit.
Yeah,
Tired of always having to pay for boxing.
And know me, I probably will pay for it because like I said, I paid for it for ProBox before, so I can't say I never paid for it.
What is it? $5?
It's $5 though, or $4.99.
You know how it's gonna be $5, and by next year it's gonna be $10, and then by 2028 it'll be
and that's
niggas' daughter in college, nigga. I ain't making sure your son got a food truck, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I know we hype up ProBox. We say ProBox this year has degraded quality. I ain't gonna lie. It hasn't been as lit. ProBox has not been as lit as it has.
I kind of agree, but boxing as a whole,
boxing
hasn't been lit. But I don't know. This is the thing with boxing. I feel like we've been getting fights made this year, but the fights itself haven't been much to speak on. They haven't been memorable.
Like Shakur Tio, I know we expect Shakur
to
win.
For the amount of names we got this year fighting in the ring, the performances really weren't memorable enough.
I think Shakur Tio set the tempo because that was a decently matched fight. And it was kind of
Yeah,
boring.
that set the tempo, and look at the rest of the year.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
Boots Zayas and Nakatani Inoue may have like the highlights for like top name boxings and moments and shit.
That's
That's
That's only two really memorable fights this year. I mean, unless we get something, I mean.
Yeah, because look, Foster Ray Ford was good, but nothing in there was like a memorable, crazy moment in there, right?
Other than the fucking Ford getting thrown out the ring.
Yeah, so I mean, Navarrete had a good win, but I don't know, there's nothing just standing out this year like that. Like before, I feel like boxing, you could get highlights out of every year. The highlights, you could just get some random good highlights. This year, I feel like you would have to really try.
I mean, this is like, I mean, this reminds me of 2014 because 2014 was like the worst boxing year I've seen in terms of what was quality from that year, because that year it was just like,
yeah, but see,
horrible.
we were struggling to get the names in the fights though. This year, we kind of got the fights. The only fights we've been struggling with is just like it's certain fighters, Haney and Keyshawn and Shakur, Tank, like even Tank out the equation. Benavidez is up there with the damn
Zerto.
Yeah, it's Zerto performance. Yeah, that stood out. But nigga, like 3 fights out of them 8 months, I mean, 7 months, 8 months.
Tank and Haney not fighting for Black American. I don't know, like Tank and Haney get the sport buzzing, and they ain't, they haven't fought this year. So it's like,
yeah, and everybody done cooled off Shakur and Keyshawn. So Haney not having a fight by now, and Tank not even fighting at all.
I mean, we might get Boots Josh Kelly. Boots is kind of holding down for the niggas. So maybe we get Boots versus Josh Kelly to close out the year.
That's what's happening, really.
But we don't. I mean, Boots should obviously stop Josh Kelly like quickly.
He should, but Murdalayev should have too.
Yeah.
I just want the fight to be in America. That's all.
Yeah, make it in America. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I mean, obviously the fight of the year is, I mean, this Dubois Wardley is probably the fight of the year so far, depending on.
That's a horrible fight of the year. That is not a fucking fight of the year, man.
I mean, with Junto Nakatani and Inoue is up there too.
And then Najee Lopez, who
Najee, that's my fight of the year. Najee versus Gallegos is my fight of the year.
Oh, that's an easy fight of the
year. That's mine. And he's on this card too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, like I say, because ProBox put together a hell of a card, but I just hate now it's behind a paywall. Because I mean they got Lester Martinez and Plantic, and then they got Najee Lopez and Juan Carrillo. They got Ramon Cardenas on there. They got Carlos Ocampo.
Yeah, these niggas picked all the damn ProBox alumni. Like,
yeah, Jordan
niggas got the ProBox Avengers for this one.
I don't know. I don't feel caught what Paulie said. Paulie Maganagi was like saying the way he was talking is like ProBox might be going under if they don't go well with the subscription shit. So like that would suck. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, because ProBox fills a void that was lost with ESPN Friday Night Fights or NBC, like the sports, like the cards on that, like when they went away, or when FS1 or Bounce, all the cards went away. Like
I mean, Ring City most recently, like probably Ring City type shit.
But this is my thing though. If they fill a void and it's such a needed, necessary, obvious void, why can't they just get investors or people to work with them and just build it instead of putting the cost on the consumer?
Because mainly I watched a couple interviews with the owner, Gary Jonas. He's not a turkey guy. He doesn't want to bend the knee because if you can tell, every other platform is.
Look, I'm not talking about investors don't mean you have to work with Turkey. Like, there's no other people who can invest in this shit besides Turkey, and Turkey barely invested in his shit. Like, that Turkey experiment done. Like, niggas need to realize that shit's over with. But there's other players in the like come on, man. You ain't gotta. Everybody don't need to be on the zone.
Yeah, and ProBox, I didn't even need to be like they should be able to kind of like. I'm pretty sure there's some channel that will pay for the fight because the fights themselves are not expensive. They don't seem to be expensive.
Yeah, so it's like what the fuck is the problem? Like we getting more brand risk, goddamn fights than fucking ProBox fights.
Yeah.
And we getting that bullshit. We getting more bare knuckle fights. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, like this shit.
talk
Like,
to some fucking investors, some other people. Like, it's the model is just too easily like I'm sure that there's YouTubers with bigger channels than Pro. Like, come on, man. Like, get it together.
yeah, like that's why it's like. I mean, that's why I hate the fact. Like, like most likely I'm probably gonna decide probably later on in the week if I'm gonna pay for it, and most likely I probably will. But I just think it's just a horrible way to kind of just you offer all these fights and all of a sudden like and like I said people I mean they are critically acclaimed like, and people do I like the car I love the commentary and everything like that, but it's just like it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow because now you're gonna have to experience if you're doing it with 5-1 just like people expect with the zone like ProBox is gonna have to deliver like quality if you're gonna be paying like that like. And look at the card on the September 11th too is also pretty damn good, but it's just like they're gonna have to maintain a very consistent stream of cards to justify the $5 a month. So
at least look like Naju's fighting somebody undefeated, and Lester Martinez is fighting somebody undefeated. So at least somebody's got to go for the co-main and main event, which is intriguing enough.
Yeah, and Ramon Cardenas is finally like it's like dude should be like, after giving Monster all that trouble. Like I don't understand why dude is still kind of playing the background. Like dude gave a pound for pound fighter probably the most trouble he's been since fucking Donaire won, and he's still kind of playing a role where he should be in a title hunt. He should be fighting like a top 2 or 3 opponent.
Yeah, and it's like. No one scooped him up on the bigger platform and to put him in there with anybody, and it's just
because it's the weight class, and I ain't gonna lie, Cardenas kind of been riding the wave. I know he's nice. Cardenas got some nice little KO counter punch power and shit, but he be kind of living off the Inoue shit. He always be tweeting and shit.
Well, he deserves it. It's all he deserves
for sure. No, milk the juice, milk it. Pause. I mean, but it's just kind of like it's just a weight class. I feel like at that lower weight class, you already had the Inoue pay that you can't really go higher than the Inoue unless you move up or something. I don't know.
That's true, unless it's like your thing is to keep your name buzzing, get wins, get another belt, get a belt, and then hey, Inoue, I'm still out here. What's good?
Right.
I mean, because niggas used to do that all the time back in the day. These niggas, it'd be so hard to get them to fight one time. Like, we don't even think about rematches and niggas, like, come on. Fighting trilogies and shit.
Yeah, no, but like I said, I mean, I like the card, and hopefully, and like I said, most likely, I'll probably decide I might just to see what I like, because, I mean, that's what I always do. Like, I mean, if the service, I'll let it rock for a couple months, and if I like it, I like it. I mean, that's how I end up with ESPN Plus, because I like the fact when I went to my cousin's going away party in Boston, and it was the night of Crawford Horn, and that was the first time I got ESPN Plus, and I liked everything, the quality and everything about it, so I kept it until ESPN decided to like get rid of Top Rank, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Even though they have MVP on there, I'm like, MVP is not enough. I need a little bit more. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you need more than win that fight.
I want to mention real quick Jamal Harvey. Shouts out because he had a crazy KO. So I know it's Shutter's boy.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, his KO was that was a straight up like
KO.
I mean, that wasn't a boxing KO. That was a street fight KO.
Damn, like, y'all gotta send me that, man. Like you know I fuck with dude heavy.
It was semi buzzing with that KO.
It was buzzing, yeah. Because I mean, dude.
Yeah, why? Like, y'all gotta send me that. I need to see that.
It was some. I don't want to say George Foreman drive-by KO, but it was similar where he just kind of like he hurt him bad standing. He kind of just let me hit him one more time type shit. It was a dope KO, yeah.
But them fight night KO.
Sure. After this, just go to Twitter, search Jamal Harvey. You'll see it. It'll be the first. Should be one. Yeah, you'll see it easy.
Word.
Yeah, it was a 2-hitter quitter. The first one froze him. The second one had him crash into the camera. Yeah, that's
similar to the damn that Moses Jermaine Franklin one.
I kind
Yeah.
of wish Jamal. I mean, because he's a lightweight. He kind of like. I know he's about tank size, but I wish he could go to 130 because he's young. You know what I'm saying? But if he's a smaller.
Nah, he right where he need to be, man. Like
Because yeah, he's
Yeah,
already
not every
lightweight,
fight. He doesn't.
fighting.
He doesn't need to go up yet. Like, no, he's good.
he right where he need to be. He's solid. Like, but I'm telling y'all, I've been telling y'all, like that's a future champ. He fights and boxes with so much poise.
He might be Jake Paul's first male
That's-
prospect. But yeah, he might be.
Yeah, like Jake Paul better not ruin and fuck this up because that kid is going places. He's special. Great poise, great athleticism. There's talent there. He puts his punches well together. He mixes body head well. Killer instinct, urgency, determination. Like he just has it all. Like,
Right.
and he ain't even got a lot of fights, and he has it all. And it's rare in this era to see someone that young have it all like that this early. If this was early 2000s, late 90s, any other time period in boxing, he wouldn't even stand out like that to me.
No, he wouldn't.
He would stand out, but not like how to me right now he stands out. 20 years ago, he would just be like, okay, cool. Like he'd be like a Hell Rail verse on a Dipset posse cut. Like yeah, this is dope. Like he was spitting. Okay, hold on, wait. It's Cam coming up, right? JR part now. Like you'd be one of those. Like you might check for somebody else instead of this nigga, but now, nah. Like no one's seeing this nigga in my eyes. I haven't seen a greater talent like in that prospect level. Like,
yeah, no.
There's only one nigga I remember. He was on a Zupa car, some Spanish kid, and he was terrific, but I can't remember his name. I think he was like the hometown favorite, and he was damn shoulder rolling, and he was doing everything like combinations. Damn, I can't remember his name.
Because he's fought more than one. I know
you're talking about the guy in the zone but he lost the rematch. He lost that rematch. I know you talk. That's the one where he could have got the victory the first time on I think it was the Navarrete in the Nunes fight. Remember that? That was the Hispanic dude.
Oh yeah, him.
That's him. I thought that was on a Zupa card.
But then, no, that was. But I think he lost because you were impressed with him. You were calling him Duran type. You were saying he was looking like Duran out there type shit. I remember. I think that's what you talk. If I'm
that could be. Yeah. Damn, I don't even remember saying that. Like what the fuck I was on.
But the second fight he lost though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Jordan Martinez. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jordan Martinez. That's the name. Jordan Martinez.
But he lost that rematch. Hopefully
he lost that rematch like wide. Like
he lost the rematch wide.
Yeah.
Well, because the other guy, Robert Garcia, is probably one of the best trainers in boxing. So, yeah.
But nah, Jordan Martinez from that first fight was looking like he was on. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because I know because the praise that we get, you gave Jordan Martinez like for a while I gave Tamir Smalls, and then he goes and loses to Abel Ramos and really gets outboxed, like for some odd reason.
That's how it be, nigga. I remember in high school I was praising fucking Vladimir Klitschko in high school, and fucking I think I was a junior, and these were seniors, and as soon as Corey Sanders knocked this nigga out, you already know who pulls up in my driveway. Nigga, what the Klitschkos? What you was? Even my own father was the same thing. And me and my friend Tim, we was hyping up Klitschko's. And then that nigga got his damn Slips malt liquor, sat at the table. We had that HBO boxing on, and next thing you know, this nigga Vladimir getting knocked around the ring and shit. And this nigga he take his cup down and he giving me that look. I'm just like,
I mean, in the end, he still panned out. Now, I mean, he's the last.
Still panned out. But anytime I ever used to talk, like I got to the point. Anytime I ever hyped up a Klitschko fight to my father, and my father watches a fight, Klitschko loses. I don't know what it is. The Corey Sanders fight, all the way to the goddamn Anthony Joshua fight. He lost that one.
Yeah,
Even when he was winning.
Yeah, sometimes you just never know who's gonna pan out, who will.
Yeah, but he did pan out. He's a top 12, top 15, whatever heavyweight of all time. Like,
yeah,
Vladimir Klitschko, both Klitschko's panned out, but they just, it's like a Zav fight. These niggas that disappoint you at the damnest moments.
Facts.
The moment where you're like telling everybody like, time out. All eyes on this nigga. Watch him right now.
It felt like, you know, Vlad, just like Lennox Lewis, they needed Emmanuel Stewart to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, but we don't have them recipes now. Hold on, I see the damn wait.
No, I'm not reading those comments from this.
He's like, what else they got though? But they got LB. You remember Corey Markman, right? The flashy lightweight nigga. He's back too.
Okay.
Mauricio Lara's another card. They got so much fucking shit. I think Tim Zoo's brother is fighting Wednesday, you know, Australia time tomorrow. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. So a lot of boxing for everybody. This time. A lot of fucking.
Yeah, it don't feel like we're getting like the upper tier boxing, but this is like, well, no, we're getting a little upper tier because Cameron Mayer's upper tier, and like that's a.
So is Itauma and Hrgovic, like they are.
That's.
Because they are
50-50 kind of. Yeah, okay, fuck it. Like, it's important. But yeah, okay, you know what? I take that back. We getting a good mixture of boxing, multiple different levels. How about that?
That's very accurate, you know. But yeah, is there anything else that we wanted to mention before we get up out of here? So I know
I just going real quick. I know we all three of us been watching Fightland, like, so. What's your grade scale of it? Like, just from each of y'all, real quick. Like, what's your report card on the TV show?
A number or a letter?
I've been hearing so many different things on it. That's all.
A number or a letter?
I mean,
give us the letter first.
B. It's a solid B right now because I mean I like the build up so far. Although I'd say, you know, having Top Boy meets Lights Out, I wasn't expecting that fucking angle for this show. I thought it was gonna be on some straight boxing shit. Not former boxer.
I told you niggas it wasn't gonna be
going
straight
around
boxing.
committing all types of crimes.
My main gripe right now is Duke is always wearing the same fucking outfit. Like I don't know. Like he always wearing that fucking jacket type shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's up there with Tariq always walking, nigga.
No, yeah, I'll say a B plus, but a B is good. But I would say the episode 3 and 4, especially the end of 4, makes it like a B. Definitely solidifies.
Now, episode 4, the whole episode 4 was good. Like
it was.
But
yeah, 4 was
I think what it is, these niggas had a hard time balancing each episode. Like they got so much they want to get off. And they don't know how to balance. Like episode 2 was horrible because the conversations and the dialogue they was having was too long. The one time he's talking to the married bitch, I'm like, nigga, why is it so long? and y'all zoomed up in both of their faces. They're not talking about shit.
Y'all fuck with either of the kids? Do y'all fuck with either of the kids of the?
Nah, like this is another thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. I think the reason why it's taking so long for people to catch on to the show, because nobody on the show is fucking likable.
Yeah, that's
nobody's likable. Like when you make a show, somebody has to be likable. Like either it's a bad guy, good guy, a side character. They got to be somebody that's like, yeah, I fucks with this nigga, or like I want to see them win, or I'm interested to see what's going on with them.
It's supposed to be the Duke guy, but he's kind of an asshole. You know,
dude, look. Duke is cool as a character, but we can't. It's hard for us as the audience to rally behind this guy's revenge. If you know, spoiler alert, fuck it. If you was fucking the promoter's wife, like, if you would have just left that part out of the whole show, I think you make a better show that way.
and still have and still have that kid as his baby type shit. Maybe you reveal it later. You can reveal that shit later type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like that's why it's hard for people to rally around the revenge because it comes off as like, hey, nigga, like
Say the two likable
you was
guys on
playing
that show.
some dirty games, bro.
Yeah, but the two likable they don't get enough screen time is his little friend, his one friend that the white boy and his dad. That's the only two likable people that are really on the show so far.
Honestly, you're right, and they don't get enough screen time. They don't, but they're the two decent, likable, halfway. There's some type of humanity character because everybody comes off as a scumbag asshole with an objective.
And violent as fuck.
And violent, like, I like the violence, like okay, like y'all, me and Pat be doing the movies. If I was gonna say the best thing about the show, the theme song is a top 50 theme song. That's like number 2.
Yeah.
The violence is great. It does have great violence in the show. Every episode has some type of violent shit that these niggas snap. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing about the show. The worst thing about the show is nobody's likable and the pacing.
Yeah.
The pacing's getting better from episode 3 and 4. But nobody being likable is a real fucking problem. Because it makes you tolerate the show instead of really look forward to it. like it's interesting, but y'all, it's like 50, like sometimes you could be too heavy-handed in making niggas scumbags.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get, like, the Duke character supposed to be like an asshole, standoffish, bruiser mentality, that I get it. But making him be the, fucking the dude wife, and this nigga treated you like a son, bro, like, it's hard. You can't build a revenge story off of that. What revenge, nigga?
He definitely get back in the ring. He definitely. Well, no, I think it's gonna be a twist. I for some reason, I don't think the fake, Marshall guy or whatever. I don't think he's the one responsible for it. I don't think he's the one that did it. That fucking attacked him.
I feel you on that, but just because even then the premise, just because that's what we're going on, still just ain't enough. Like, that's not gonna make you likable. That's not gonna make people root for you in revenge. Like,
you think it'll get a second season? You think it'll get a second season?
Oh yeah, it'll get a second.
Yeah, it'll get a second season. Like, because I feel like the show too much of a slow burn where it's like you need a second season to kind of really see its true potential. Like,
right,
it's heating up now. But there was something else I wanted to mention about it. Like, damn, why I can't think about it now? I'm so sorry. The fucking we said the not likable, the pacing.
And real quick, you still taking the dark skinned girl over to Kim, the cop bitch?
Yeah, wow, that's a hard. Oh wow,
cop girl beating up the guy was kind of crazy, but you gotta assume it's a TV show.
That shit was kind of crazy, but I fucked with that scene though. I like that scene, like that was crazy, but I fucked with it. I don't mind a little tough bitch every now and then in these shows. I don't know, man. Like, they not doing a good job of like showing off the bitches, but I know this is Hollywood now in this era. Like, y'all see, they'll show the nigga more than the bitches. Like, these niggas is like fugazi. With the sex scene. Just like Tyler, whoever directed that shit with Chloe and Lynn Whitfield, like, y'all had Chloe and y'all just like, what are we doing? Like, y'all had Chloe Bailey and y'all ruined that. Like, y'all didn't, like, no. So, but god damn, there's something about fucking that's what it is. Okay, I got it. Like, episode 4, like, nobody wants to just admit this. Fighting got better when they show more aspects and shit that happened in boxing.
Yes.
The street shit, for whatever reason, ain't hitting the same because we don't look at it as real revenge. We look at it as like
A little skirmish
nigga.
with him and the heavyweight. You know, him and that dude that was talking shit.
Yeah,
about-
that shit was fire, and the way they uploaded it, like that's more what we want to see in a boxing show. Like yeah, the casino, like niggas bombing casinos and all that. Yeah, that's just like that's more interesting. Like the whole boxing shit and the boxing shit is more interesting than the street shit.
Yes, and I'd say in order for it to go
Yeah.
move from a B to an A, they gotta incorporate either more violent shit and more boxing shit into the equation, and not let it just be some backstory and then to niggas doing crime.
Yeah, that's what is missing. Like they could have, like, if you had a real revenge, like I get it. Like they just got to put more boxing into the show, bro. Like get Duke in there boxing. That's what people want to see. Like sometimes you got to just give people what they want. Like niggas used to complain about, AZ, man, he don't be picking the right beats. Nigga, we want to hear him over soulful shit. Shut the fuck up.
But man, he's definitely coming back in the fight in the ring, right? He definitely coming back for
He need to if he want me to keep watching this motherfucking show. God damn, nigga, I need to write my fucking boxing series now. I need to finish mine because, like,
hopefully it's a raid show. You know, it comes through and it goes well. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Two boxing shows on starting HBO is kind of crazy. You know, in this day and age.
Yeah, but I know hers. We ain't gonna see hers for another year or so, right?
Right, at least.
Yeah, so 50 should, he should taking up the space right now, but yeah, that's it. Like we need the focus, like need more boxing shit, man. The street shit is okay, like with the Russians and all that, as long as you keep the violence and the pacing on point, and like none of the characters are likable, so. It's an uphill battle, but I agree with the B scores. I know some people said it has a lot going on, and it feels that way, but it's not really. There's not really a lot going on. It's just there's a lot of niggas involved, if that makes sense. Like that's really what it is. Like, but yeah, I agree with the B. And if it was out of 1 through 10, it's like a 7 right now.
Yeah, 7 is good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep watching it. I still recommend it to other people, but don't expect fucking Goodfellas meets fucking Raging Bull, nigga.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, But yeah, man, that's the only shit I had this.
Word. So yeah, no, like I said, it was a good show overall. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone to listen. I see, since we went premium, we got a lot more views than we expected. So, it can only go up from this. So say if you're a first time listener, thank you and continue to listen. We usually cast on Mondays, but today we did it for today, and then usually we do 2 shows, and we'll probably get back to that, especially get more back to the music shit. So yeah, just definitely stay tuned because we got, as we're trying to maneuver the end of the summer and getting back into to our usual groove of shows and whatnot that we do for the week.
Yeah, we do a lot of hip hop shows and battles and shit, but we kind of gotten away from it due to the schedules and just life, and so. Our apologies. There's certain progress shows that we haven't even done yet that we've been trying to do, but I still try to go live at the gym, and I still, I got different animation and shorts and training videos and shit, coming up scheduled. So, if we fall off with one thing, we still gonna give you something else,
No doubt, absolutely.
It ain't gonna be no blue caps either. Like if we fall off with this, we gonna give you something equally good. We ain't gonna give you nothing that's gonna kill you or overdose.
Right, exactly. And if you do like what you hear, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, and tell your friends, let them know that Ring Gang Radio got some content for y'all. You know what I mean? So we appreciate it. And of course, I know you see this, the scrolling on the bottom or whatever. We got PayPal. We're monetized. So yeah, if you want to show some love, feel free to do that as well.
Get them donations though.
Super chat popping. But
Yeah.
get ready to get up out of here. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, and we got Shuttleworth LB, I'm messing up. LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. There we go. And then, got King P Bodega B, and we got Conscious Pilots. And as always, man, this has been a wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.